We're all in it together, boys. We're all in it together.
You know those ones, isn't
We're
it?
all there, man. We're all representing. I like that. I like that intro. That's why I can't get rid of that music. It's a good. Is it actually? I know I've had it for a couple of years. I like the music.
No,
man.
leave it.
I can't change that music, man. I can't, man.
Oh, no.
Some things you have to leave. Just leave
You
it.
just gotta leave it. You can't touch
Make it
it.
go on. You don't know.
What's going on, Uncle Rose? What's going on, Antoine? How you guys doing, man?
Hey,
It's been a while, man. It's been a while, guys.
What's going on,
We're
boys?
here, man. We're here. Trust me. We're here. Just
What's going on?
fighting a good fight. You know what I mean? Yeah.
That's a good one. Fighting the good fight. Yeah, I love
It's
that.
true, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Anton, am I lying, though?
No, you're not. You're not, bro.
We're gonna speak about some stuff, guys. Like, I want to speak
Please.
about YouTube and the way it works and all that stuff. Like, I don't know if you could hear it echo, guys. Let me just turn it off. Yeah, I want to speak about YouTube and I think a lot of people around it, Uncle Rods, that we spoke about, need to know what it's all about. And I think like us being quiet about it, it's not the way, because at the end of the day, guys, people come on this platform to get away from problems in life, innit? Just to to enjoy themselves, because there's more pressure in life outside here than anything else. So if we could give them good advice and things like that, and can help them through bad situations, maybe they'll understand it more. If you know what I mean, Uncle Rods.
Yeah, listen. In respect to YouTube, I do my stuff, and I also come on your platform and other people's platform. I'm doing this for fun.
Yeah,
I'm doing this because I love it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I like talking to people. Do you know what I mean, about football?
Yeah,
about the sport that I love and the club that I love.
Of course.
Like I was saying to you earlier on, it's like Aussie, big up Aussie each and every time for the football podcast show. Do you know what I mean? Big up.
Yeah.
Make sure you like and subscribe. What it is with my guy, like, he had a show yesterday and he had his chat, and I swear I was only supposed to be on there for 5 minutes. We end up having a 40-minute conversation.
Wow.
And we covered, like, we talked about FSG. We talked about the game on, like, tomorrow.
Yeah.
We talked about players from past and present, like Dribble Cisse. We talked about Rafa Benitez. We talked about the midfield, the magical midfield that we had with Momo Sissoko, Xabi Alonso,
Anton,
Gerard, Gerard Mascherano. Do you know what I mean? Like the magical midfield. We just covered a lot of things, and we talked about the toxicity on, like, in this YouTube world, and it's like, look, we're not into it. We just come on to have fun.
Yeah.
But like, what it isn't, Dave, is I always believe if you're doing anything in life as a hobby, you have to have fun with it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, true.
You have to have fun with it, and I do. I mean, this is one of my most enjoyable things, coming on with my fellow brethren, talking about football, talking about the good game. Do you know what I mean? We agree and we disagree, but at the end of the day, we know at the end of the day it's all love. At the end of the day, do you understand what I'm saying?
100%.
So you surround yourself with people and that think like you and like got the same personality as you, and you're fine. Do you know what I mean? You have to have fun with it, and you cannot sort of like be constantly watching that sort of like views and constantly watching that sort of like subscribers. Do you know what I mean? Because you just do your head in. If you have fun with it, fun with what you're doing, the views and the subscribers will come. Listen, I've done shows at the day where it's just 2 people watching, and I've done it. I've just literally done it because I'm enjoying myself. And I look back on that show, I think, bloody hell, I enjoyed that show. Do you know what I mean? I really enjoyed it. Do you know what I mean? And it's only about 2 or 3 people watching. Don't care. As long as I enjoy what I'm doing, I don't care. Could be one person watching it. I mean, that business, you know. Do you know
That's
what I
right.
mean? Do you know what I mean, Anton?
I hear you, man.
Yeah. That's how I treat YouTube. I don't deal with this toxic sort of like this and that. Do you know what I mean? Listen, when people start getting funny and people start getting toxic around me, I'd say, you know what, I'm bouncing. I'm gone.
Yeah.
I don't need to be here. That's why I say I don't need to be here. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, you're spot on. You're spot on. Because that's what I see around YouTube. That's why I had to ask that question, because I've had a few streams, with other YouTubers that have more subscribers than most of us, and I had to ask them that question, innit? Like, is it too much pressure doing YouTube? Do people put pressure on themselves, because they haven't got the views, they haven't got the subscribers, and is it really hurting them in that way? Do things come quick? Do think for some people, or do things come slow, and then gradually, pick up? This is what I want to ask everybody about.
Yeah, but everyone's gonna have their own,
But it worries
different
me, Anton.
opinions
What
about
worries
it.
me, Anton? We get some messages sometimes, some phone calls sometimes. That people ask us like, "Why isn't my thing going up?" It's not you, I mean, it's just the environment you're in. That's how I see it. It's just too many people are doing the same thing as you. You just have to do something different to stand out. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying I'm an expert. I don't know much about it. I mean, I'll do it as whenever I can. But Anton, what do you think about it, bro?
You gotta take things with a pinch of salt, man. You know what I mean? It's this life on YouTube is not real. Some
It's true.
people
Bro.
they're taking it like it's real life, but you know what I'm saying? Like they're in the Matrix or something. And they connect themselves into it, and then that's it. The whole world is, I mean, it's very similar to like Instagram and things like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And hey, we see with the likes and people viewing your shows and that. You shouldn't even think about that, man. It's about doing it for you like doing it. You know what I mean? It's not about everyone's viewing it or not. And it's you're having a voice. That's the main thing about it. You're having a voice, isn't it? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Some
Facts.
people they put they put posts up so they can get likes, and sometimes that some of them they really feel bad because they're not getting enough likes, man. You know what I'm saying? If they feel like that, my for me, if they feel like that, delete the thing. Live life, bro. Live the real life. You don't need to. This is like Rod says. It's a hobby thing, man. It's a hobby. You know what I'm saying? If people go clear on this, they go clear on it. It's good luck to them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just guys, girls, whatever, talking about life and whatever. What's going on today? You know, can't really take it too seriously because it's all online and shit, man. The real life is the real life. When you wake up in the morning, you're breathing. That's the first blessing. You know what I'm saying?
Certainly, man.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
true.
Just keep on moving.
Yeah.
There's people worse off in the new life. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got nothing in there. They got nothing. They're homeless. You know what I'm saying?
Spot on, bro.
So, some people are not with us. You know what I mean? Unlucky for them, but you know what? Bless them. You know what I mean? The next life. You know.
Spot on.
So
That's
just take it
what
like
I
that.
was saying. Yeah, it's true, man. It's true what you're saying. I mean, do you think like if me and Anton and Uncle Ross could play football, we'd be in here. We'd be in the like play. We'd be in a football pitch somewhere. You know what I mean? Playing like we used to, like back in the day. You know what I mean? It's just this is what we enjoy because we no longer can play football. So what we do is try to advise people and talk about football the way we want to talk about it, like we did after the games when we used to play as kids as well. We used to, have a great conversation, as I remember, Anton. Like someone saying Alan Shearer is better than R9 and things like that. You know?
I will never forget. You know, Foz, that might be my last dying words. You know, when I'm in the hospital and before they, and we're like, remember what that guy said? Cheer up.
We admire the guy, though. You
Bro,
know, he's older.
the other
We
one in
respect
the
him.
same breath, in the same breath, right? There was a Jonathan Woodgate was better than Lillian Thuram.
Stop that, man. Come on, that's cap.
Yeah.
That's cap. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You should get 150 lashes for that.
Bro.
But do you know what it is? Yeah, I'm gonna show you something, right? This is how people love what they're doing, and people love. Doesn't matter what you're doing. It could be sports. It could be this. It could be whatever. Right. N'Golo Kante, right, and Riyad Mahrez are like that. They're really close friends, right?
Yeah.
All right. So basically, I think what it was at one time, they used to live together in the same house. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah? And stuff. So anyway, what they used to do, this is what they used to do, right? This is so amazing, right? Every time after training, right, what they would do, they'll have this personal one-to-one duels they used to have, yeah? And what it was at the day, right, is like Riyad Mahrez had to get past him, right? And Kante had to stop him. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So what it would be like is like Riyad Mahrez do a trick and he'll get past him, right? But then Kante would do something and stop him. Do you know what? That thing got so like it gathered pace because what it was, they kept on doing it after sort of like after training. It's just like one-on-one drills, yeah. And then what is other teammates at Nave, like it'd be one teammate you used to watch, then it was two, then it was three. Then before you knew it, there's a whole load of people just watching these two guys at the day having these personal drills and everything like that, right? The best of friends having these personal like one-to-one drills, you know what I mean? And the guy said it was so amazing to watch these two guys at the day that were at the top of their craft, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Battling out with each other, do you know what I mean? But the thing is about it in the day, right? There was no like, there's no fighting, there's no angriness, nothing like that.
No.
It was just proper competitiveness, and it's proper like good because at the end of the day, there was like that, and he said like it was amazing to watch. He goes like, before you know it, it was like before you knew it, the whole team used to stay behind just to see who's gonna win this week.
Yeah.
Was it gonna be Mahrez or was it gonna be Kante? Do you know what I mean?
But in the same stead, what it done, it made them better players. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
It made them better players because obviously you're knowing your kin, you see him week in, week out, day in and day out, you live with him.
Yeah.
And somehow, obviously, minutes with him, you're gonna see, like, you know what, I know he's gonna go there, he's gonna go here. And same with Mahrez, I know he's gonna defend here, he's gonna try, you know what I'm saying? And they got to change it every single time.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying?
And
in that stead, when they're playing in the Premier League against teams and players, they will probably win most of their battles, their duels, because of that little training there. You know what I'm saying? We used to do that before when we was young.
You know something? You know something? At one time at the day, right, Kante, right, was the best six in Europe. He was the best six in Europe. Mahrez as well was literally one of the best wingers at the day in Europe. Now you don't get like that if you didn't try to better your craft. And I think that's what it was with them both. And they're both trying to better each other, better themselves. You know what I mean?
Exactly. And keep it up, keep it going. Even though they're in training, they're going extra mileage. You know, it's the same thing with like. See, that's why Cristiano Ronaldo's good as well, man. Because with him, it's just he constantly wants to be the best. It's unlucky for him because Messi's around. But I think if Messi wasn't around, this guy would have cleared up. You know what I'm saying? And we'll see why. Why is he got all the time? Because of his work rate and his enthusiasm to his craft. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but they was the best. They was the best because they better themselves and they right, and they gave each other strength. They gave each other strength.
We can hear you. We can hear you.
What?
We can hear you, man. We can hear you. We can hear you.
Oh yeah, go on.
Yeah. So they both bet each other. It was good to see in that, and like that's what I'm talking about. People doing things at the day of what they love. Yeah. You know what I mean? And you have to have a smile in the face when you're doing your stuff.
100%.
Do you know what I mean?
100%.
I was thinking worth it.
Yeah, let me go. Listen, like we said on the stream, guys, don't ever feel out of place in YouTube. There's always a place for you. You know what I mean? You don't have to over try things. You know what I mean? To get to your destination, things will follow. Things will follow if you're consistent and you keep going. That's how it is. That's all you have to do. Don't worry about other people. Don't watch other people's streams and think, oh, he's got this about views. Why can't I get it? None of us in here do that. We just get on with it. That's what it's all about.
Reviews and that. Just don't watch.
No, but I'm saying don't try and match yourself and things like that.
No.
That's the worst.
Try to compete. Try to compete.
Don't do things like that. Just do you. Do you. That's all you have to do, man. Because at the end of the day, if you become an actor, as they say on YouTube, that runs out eventually. Then you're not being yourself. If you're yourself, at least people can see you for who you are, and they will always follow you because you're never going to change because you're being yourself. I mean, a lot of people, I know they go over, over the top on YouTube and do silly things that don't make sense and all that stuff. But when that runs out, what are they gonna do? Because people are gonna expect the same thing again and again and again,
Mm-hmm.
and you can't do it anymore. But be
Mm-hmm.
yourself, man. You know what I mean? You can get you to where you want to be, not them. I mean, not anybody else, just yourself. But let me read the comments, guys, and then we'll continue. I want to talk about the Man City Arsenal game, and I want to get your point of view. And Marco Oliver, innit? Marco Oliver got a great press. Yeah, people, please like, share, and subscribe, and all that good stuff. Hi, Fozzy, how are you? Like, comment, subscribe, so share, subscribe. You never walk on. Many thanks. Big up, Rich, as always, bro. Big up, Joe, as always. Big up all. Steve, let's go, champ. Mane is the player, man, person I respect the most. Football, outside football.
Yeah, yeah.
Outside of my family. Okay, what he does with his money and for his village, his people is godlike. Yeah,
Yeah,
listen,
no facts.
the guy is phenomenal, man. The people that are quiet, that give charity, and don't ask for press, they don't ask for anything. Those are the best people in life.
Yeah,
Trust me, man.
My
Trust me.
friend, that 100% Mane is the guy.
Yeah.
For me, um, who does it as well? It's Cristiano Ronaldo, but he does it with the camera who's there to show you, like, I did this, I did that. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? So I
but
don't know if I don't
Mane
know if
don't
it's
do that
genuine
though.
or not.
Yeah,
I don't know if it's genuine or not. I don't know if
no,
it's
no,
genuine, but with Mane, you knew it from day one.
he just
From
doesn't.
from time he was staying back in the mosque and he was cleaning the showers,
In,
cleaning.
in
When you know we
Liverpool,
got
in Liverpool, this is people,
yeah,
not
in
not
evolution
in
when
his
you know
village.
the evolution when they got clean themselves before the prayer and all that and
Yeah.
afterwards. My man used to staying clean, staying mop up, and they're like, you know what? Do you want to come play FIFA? And he's yeah, I'll come sometimes and play. You know what I'm saying?
Is that
Love
is
that.
that is that Kante? I think he went to a neighbor's house, Asian
Yeah,
people. I think
Kante was like
it's
as well.
Ramadan or something, and he's eating with them and the family. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
these are
yeah,
the
yeah, 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 yeah.
this is what happens in football that people
Next
don't know.
level.
They don't
Do you know?
know, man. It's not
Do you
all
know
about
what it is?
money for some people.
Do you know it's such a
It's,
costly, right? Wasn't
mm.
Marley the one that he had a phone one day, right? And it was like I think the screen was cracked or
Yeah,
something like
yeah,
that, right?
Hmm.
yeah.
And they said to him, get another phone. He goes, why do I need to get another phone? I
Exactly.
could I could phone out on it. I could receive calls. That's all I want it for. Why do I need to get another phone? And I was thinking of how humble is that? How humble is that? Do you know what I mean?
He never
Such a
forgot where he come from.
no, 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 no.
Never forgot where he come from, bro. That's what he did.
Yeah, I respect
Great
those
guy,
guys, man.
great guy.
Big up Beijing Barnes. Please go and subscribe to Beijing Barnes. He's a great guy. Great guy. One of the best in my opinion. Big up, brother. Messi and R9, so R7 have pushed each other to their levels and in their eras. Yeah. Listen, they're great. They're gonna be up there, as the greatest. So you can't really argue with that. I just wish I seen them when football had defenders. Those days, Lilian Tarams and Berezzis and things like that. They could do the same thing. I love to see that.
That's
I
it,
love to
You
see
mean
crazy.
where
that.
the defenders was in their prime, you mean, Foz?
Yes, Anton.
Because
Those days.
I remember Thingy saying, what's his name, Maldini Nesta saying something about Messi and saying he was a nightmare, and he said the same thing about R9 as well. But most of the defenders, they didn't really have much to say about CR7. To be honest, to be frank,
Mm,
you know what
mm.
I'm saying? Not really. It's like there was another one we were saying about he was doing tricks like 10 years before he came to me. Like it was like, and you've seen that with Cristiano Ronaldo. Don't get me wrong, he's a great player, great numbers, and
Listen, there was a
stay
similar
fit and
player
that. But
to Anton. There was a
for
similar
me,
player to him back in the day. His name is
yeah,
Denilson. Are we forgetting? There you
bro,
go. There you
bro,
go.
all these game was modeled on R9, Ronaldinho, Juninho Pernambucano for the free kicks, and Denilson. That's all his game was modeled on, but it mostly R9. Mostly
Yeah,
R9.
that's
Same
his
with
argument. Man.
Benzema, same with Ibrahimovic, same with Hazard.
Yeah, Ibrahimovic loves R9, man.
The first
Absolutely.
when these kids, when I see people online, these kids say, "Oh, I see, I said," I said, "Listen." I even saw the one where it's comparing the bodies. Like, look at big Ronaldo at 38, and look at Cristiano at 38. And these, I'm like, boys, please respect, man. You know what? You don't really did free judges. Respect, man. Respect. I had to tell them, boys, without this man, CR7 is half the player. Yeah. Why are we talking about? We're talking about yes, but without this man, he's half the player. He's not the player because this man set the bar for him to reach. Please respect.
Respect the idols, innit? Respect the
Yeah.
idols, as they say. You know what I mean? Even when I remember, I was telling the guys a few days ago, Anton, when we saw Ronaldinho. Remember, we was watching the Copa America at 2 o'clock in the morning. I think it was back in the day when Ronaldinho was. They were talking about this kid, weren't they, Anton? And he was telling me about it. I said, "Who the hell is this kid, man? I'm only watching my R9." And that kid came along, then that little flick, and then he shot
his
it.
first goal for Brazil against Venezuela when he flicked
no
over the
dreads,
players.
no dreads, Anton, no dreads.
No. It's when he had Jericho.
Jericho, so yeah.
He had a small little Jericho.
Jericho,
He wasn't big yet, and it's when he went to Europe. That's when his hair grew a bit more. So he had a little afro, but little Jericho. Unbelievable skill. First goal from Brazil.
Whew.
Your debut goal. That is unbelievable. 2:00 in the morning.
And this is the time we used to watch football all around the world. I remember, like, we used to stay up at night every time watching stuff. Crazy.
I wake up. I'll see you like about 12 o'clock. I say, bro, you saw the game, bro. You saw that? Yeah, man, I saw that, bro. I saw that.
Freaking Ronaldinho, man, when he first came.
That was Copa America, 1999.
Is that time when Ronaldo took the ball by the scruff of the neck? It was a free kick. I think it was offside or something. Remember, Anton? He ran with the ball, turned around, and took them on again. And then he went straight through and hit the side netting. And everybody was saying, if that was a goal, probably one of the greatest goals ever. Yeah. Ronaldo did. Oh, man. I miss that. I really miss that type of football, man. It's sad. It's really, really sad. But yeah, guys, what did you think of the Man City Arsenal game over the weekend? A lot of Arsenal fans are saying we don't want to see Marco Oliver as referee again and all this stuff. Well, I said, well, imagine 9 years of that crap. You know what I mean? Referees making decisions like that on a regular basis, even worse than what you got. You know what I mean? So, what do you think of the game anyway, mate? What do you think of Arsenal's performance as well?
I'll let Anton take this one first.
Go on, please.
No, you go first. Again.
Oh, for me, both of them got what they deserve. To be honest, both of them got what they deserved. For me, a lot of Arsenal fans, all of them, most of them, are saying we got bumped and blah blah blah. We should have beat them. Blah rah rah rah. We was on top of them. That one was crazy. We was on top of them. I understand that when they say that, they got it for their team bias. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But before the sending off, you were still defending. Don't go on like you were defending like you wasn't defending hard before. You were defending like you did last season when you went to the Etihad. You did. Funny enough, when it came to defending in Emirates, when they had all the players at Rodri, De Bruyne, and a few others, and they had what's his name, that Rico Lewis playing midfield. I can't be funny. He wasn't defending then. But when it come to Emirates, when everyone's all there, let me just scared, and play counter attack. One thing I got to bring up, and this guy hates us. I've said it for so long. You know me. You know I like Bernardo Silva as a footballer. No, I don't like him, but as a footballer, I like him because of his intelligence. Technically
sound,
brilliant, and his prowess brilliant.
Yeah, that's basically our kind of football. What we watch.
He plays football like his chess.
Yeah,
there's a meaning to one of these little passes, little moves, or whatever.
Yeah,
he's a clever guy. Yeah, he said. This is the difference between them and Klopp's Liverpool and these guys. They will come at us. Liverpool will come at us no matter what. We'll come at them. They'll come at. We'll come at them. They come at us, and it's back and back. It's back and forth. With Arsenal, they sit back and they want to play football. But when they play against everyone else, with this, with that, with this one. But when they play against us, why is always defend?
Exactly.
He's 100% right. He's 100%
no, but
right.
The things about it, right, that what Bernardo Silva was saying, and it was wrong. It was wrong. It was wrong because the fact of the day is, like, say, if Arsenal would have played that attacking game and come at them and stuff, right? Yeah, they would have lost. Yeah, because it was down to 10 men. Right?
Yeah.
No,
When
not the
you're
10 men, before the 10 men.
Yeah,
before
but
the 10 men.
Yeah, but before the 10 men, yeah, right. Arsenal were beating them. Arsenal was playing better than them.
Yeah,
they were playing better. Because remember the day, like Haaland got that goal. Yeah, Haaland got that goal in the
I want to ask you about that goal, Uncle. I want to ask you guys about that goal.
Yeah, but I'm just
carry
saying.
on, though.
Yeah. Arsenal got that goal, good goal and stuff. Yeah, Saliba, obviously, he's not fault because he's out of position, but it's a good goal nonetheless, right? Yeah, right. But from that, what happened at night? Arsenal started to get back into the game. Slowly started to get back in the game because they was all right. Prior to that goal, they was playing all right. I have to give them that. They were playing all right, but then obviously they lost the goal, and they, went back for a bit. But then they started to play better. Remember that day there was 2-1 up before.
Oh yeah.
Before in the first half, so they must be doing something right. Now, however, they lost Trossard and they right. Now I would, if I'd had a team, I would do the same thing. They lost Trossard anyway, so they think, so look, at the end of the day, we lost one of our best outlets. So the best thing you have to do is defend. Yeah. Right. Bernardo Silva's only saying that, right? Yeah. Bernardo Silva's only saying that because at the day he couldn't break them down. He's taken at the mistake at the day for them to get an equaliser, to get a point. Do you know what I mean? Because believe it or not, Arsenal was seconds away of winning that game. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
This is the same Bernardo Silva in the day, right? That refused to shake Liverpool's hands in the day, right?
I'm free to do the guard of honor.
He's wearing pajamas.
He's the same guy that, and also, which a lot of people don't realize, he's the same Bernardo Silva, that were telling racist jokes in the dressing room. Do you know what I mean? So whatever he's got to say, that business what he's got to say. You know what I mean? I think really and truly, I think really and truly, when you look at what Arsenal was facing and what they had, it was down 10 men. I think really and truly, they done the right thing. They done the right thing. They didn't overcommit. Do you know what I mean? They defended. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
However, it was a mistake at the end. But even that, right? Arsenal did not lose. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Don't get me wrong. I'm not an Arsenal fan. Far from it.
But it's fine. You gotta be honest today.
Yeah, but what I'm saying today, if I had a team, and I put it this way, if I was Arteta, right, and we lost Trossard, I'll be telling them to do the same thing. I'll say,
I think 9 out of 10 people would do this on the same the same thing. It would have been a mistake. It would have been a mistake if you're going to attack them full-heartedly with 10 men. What I'm saying, Rods, before that, they was very boxed. Every time they lost the ball, they made 2 banks of 4. It wasn't like they was playing against anyone else. I saw that. You saw that last season.
Yeah.
And what I was saying is, why did they come out and play Man City in the Emirates? Yeah, when all their players wasn't there. I comes only now. You're doing the friendly, but when it came to the game, when everyone was there for Man City, everyone was there for Arsenal at the Emirates. They didn't want to play.
Yeah, you learn, don't you? You learn from your. I think you learn from your mistakes at the day, and you kind of like when you go into games at the day, with like Man City and these people, you kind of say to yourself, "Well, like, you know what you did wrong last time, and you do it different this time." I think it's probably down to that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like with a statement at the day, sort of like of what sort of like Bernardo Silva made saying about Liverpool was come out us and this and that, right? That's what they want. That's what he wanted Arsenal to do, because he knew at the end of the day, if Arsenal do that, well then they could be picked apart. They'll just be picked apart, and they probably the Man City would have probably won that game sort of like 3 or 4-0.
Don't you think he's right though? As I was saying, don't you think he's right? Because, like I said to you, and all the times we played them, we're going to play them. Even remember when that time when Mane got sent off for like a high kick
but
on
what did I do
Edison.
for? Yeah, but what?
We still tried to take it. Wasn't
But
do two backs of four.
yeah, but
We
what I'm
didn't
trying
do
to
two
say to
backs
you,
of four, running back, everyone running back.
but
It
look,
was
but
we
look,
still tried to play.
but
Arsenal,
Anton,
Arsenal, like the last game. Sorry, let me finish. Arsenal, like the last game, they played negative. I
yeah,
know
but
they had 10 men, but I think they played negative, and I think
yeah, but
it was
what you got?
mostly counter attacks and corners and free kicks and things like that, which helped them for me.
Yeah, but what you got to understand, if you talk about that game at the day when Mane got sent off, what you got to understand, right? We still play the same, still attacking football, but we lost 5-0.
We lost 5, yeah.
We lost 5-0. So that didn't not do us any good. Do you know what I mean? We should have, what we should have done, yeah, is what Arsenal done on Sunday. We should have 2 backs and 4s and everything that say, right, you know what, today, if you're not going to score against us, and we don't care if we don't score against you. Do you know what I mean? We didn't want to lose in the goal, but what we did was we left ourselves open. And the next minute, we got done 5-0. Like Leroy Sané scored his curler, worldie.
Yeah.
Leroy Sané scored his worldie. Yeah. So that didn't really do us any good. You could say with Arsenal, and then they would have did it 2 backs and 4s, and it was negative. We could say it, and then we did get them something, and he could have nearly got them the 3 points if he weren't for that mistake. Because remember what it was, there was a shot on target, and what Raya did, and that he pushed it back into danger. If he'd have pushed it round the back of the post, do you know what I mean, right? Wasted 3 more seconds, right? By the time the guy took the corner and the referee had blown the whistle, you got your 3 points. Do you know what I mean? So it was a mistake by Raya why they lost that game. So you could initially say the tactics of what sort of like Mikel Arteta employed, where I can be negative and this and that, because let's face it, and they're not the only team to do that. And the thing is about it, them Man City guys, they were only kind of like sad or whatever. They want to sort of like give smoke. Is because at the end of the day, for 96 minutes, they couldn't break down sort of like
it was the other half though. It was the other half.
Sorry, the other half. Let's say for 45 minutes and beyond, they couldn't break down sort of like Arsenal, and they used to breaking down Arsenal, and they couldn't do it this time. They literally couldn't do it. Do you know what I mean? So that's why they was throwing shade. Do you realize that today? Sorry to cut. Do you realize that today, if Arsenal was playing negative, Sunday, do you realize if Man City did beat them, none of the Man City lot will have anything to say. They'll be quiet because they beat them. They broke them down. It's because they can't broken down.
I'm not sure about that. I've seen this before, Rods. Because it doesn't always work out when you play negative, you always get the result. There's teams have done that. They said they've come to not to play, parked the bus and lost the game, and the other team has gone. See, this is when you see. Do you know what? This is when you play negative. That's when you don't really get much. But when this is when we've come to play football, and the other team did not. We won the game fair and square, and there's no problem. You understand? They've always mentioned something. I've never known them to say say, I won the game and blah blah. They've always said a little something. They try to play negative, they try to waste time, try to kick it off, but we won the game. It's very rare they go, we won the game. It was very hard, and they did sick defending. It's very rare.
Who's that? Man City.
No, I'm talking about like in whole football. I've seen it.
But that's a lot of time.
Mourinho, when he was coming with tactics before with Real Madrid before.
The thing is
and Barcelona like dismantled them when it was at 5-0 or something like that, and he was pissed off and he tried to pinch Tito Villanova's ear. Remember?
Villanova.
So because he tried to be negative because it was the first game, it was like a draw, and the second game was like no, we're going to come with a different tactic, destroyed them, and he was so pissed. You understand?
But the thing is about that when those teams played negative, like Mourinho and this and that, right? They had 11 players on the pitch.
Yeah.
They had them pens, but what you got to
That's the
think
thing,
about?
Rod.
Yeah,
That's the thing.
we got to think about like when Arsenal only started to play negative when they had 10 men on the pitch. Because no, because remember the day,
you know.
no, because it wasn't. Because the first half, right? Yeah, excuse me. The first half, Arsenal was a better team. Arsenal was a better team. They was passing the ball with intent and that. And what happened when the goal with Haaland, right? They got sort of like they got caught out. They literally got caught out with that goal with Haaland, right? Well, it's 1-0. They got themselves.
Hang on, Uncle. What do you think of the defending of that goal? Because this is what I come into that one, and I want to ask you guys this question. I've been told Saliba is world class and all this stuff, and that's the goal. The goal they scored was typical of the goals I've been seeing. That team concede. I've always said it. If your partner in defense is out of position, the second defender has got to come around and help him.
Yeah.
I don't think he did that.
No, because
and not only that, Haaland just paced both of them. Like I was thinking, but the thing is, Saliba, guys, I don't want to keep having to go at this player, but I'm trying to give you guys an example why I don't think he's not world class yet. A good defender like Van Dijk would have known where to go if his partner was already up. Remember in the Champions League final when Matip was out of position and Son was through on goal? What did Van Dijk do? He ran across and covered him.
Do you
remember the Bournemouth game the other day? I think Konate made a mistake. The ball went under his foot, and then you see Van Dijk coming out of nowhere helping him out. That's what I'm saying. He doesn't do things like that. That looks like an amateur. That looks like an amateur goal as well. If you look at the goalkeeper, because he's not big enough, the way Haaland finished that made him look small as well. I don't know if you guys agree with that.
Do you know what it is? Do you know what it is with that? Yeah, what it was, and because these guys, right? Because Saliba was out of position. Yeah, he was out of position.
Gabriel was out of position.
Sorry, Gabriel, because I think he's shit anyway. Because Gabriel, right, was out of position. Yeah, right, and obviously Saliba didn't come across. Right. It was easy for Haaland to waltz through. Because remember at the day, if you look at Haaland, when he waltzed through to score that goal, he didn't bust a gut.
That's what I'm saying, Unks.
He didn't bust a gut.
This happened in this Brighton as well. You guys forgetting that the similar thing happened in this Brighton. Saliba went the wrong way. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Whenever they get past one of the defenders, like especially Gabriel, Saliba doesn't know what to do.
No, that's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to say. You see, what it is at the day, because the space was there. The space was there, and if like Haaland didn't have to bust a gut, and he didn't have far to go, right?
Yeah.
I always said it in the day, Gabriel is shit. Yeah. I'm sorry, I don't care. Don't really care. Gabriel is shit because the fact of the day, right? When Gabriel can't defend something, he handballs it, sticks his hands out, pushes defenders, do this and do that. He's not a very good defender, right? People are relying on people like Saliba and the day, right, to be that guy, yeah. And personally, I don't think Saliba is that guy yet. Although some of these Arsenal fans will try to tell me and the day, right, that Saliba is better than Konate, Saliba is better than Virgil van Dijk. What are you basing that on? Come on, what are you basing it on? It's clearly you're not watching the same game as what I'm watching. You know what I mean? Yeah. With Saliba, in the next couple of years, I don't deny at the end of the day that he can be a really good defender. You know what I mean? And he can probably get in that world class status, but not now. He did, because at the end of the day, fundamentally, what you pointed out, fundamentally, if he was world class in the day, right, he should be able to sniff out danger.
Yeah,
and he should be able to say to sort of like, Gabriel, don't worry, man, I got you. And he's gone over there to sort it out. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
But he doesn't. Because he's not there
because
yet.
defending is a partnership, isn't it, Unks? It's a partnership. And you should know, especially with Gabriel, who's always making mistakes, he's going to make a mistake at some stage. So you got to be there to help him out. And this is what I said about Saliba, guys. He's good at getting himself out of trouble, doing neat passes here and there. But when it's the important stages of the game, he's nowhere to be seen.
No,
it's always. But Anton, what do you think, brother?
For me, Saliba is a brilliant defender, especially at the age that he's at. He's not world class yet. He's got potential to be world class. He's got 100%. He's got 100% potential. You can't say he's not. For me, he's better than Kanate. Kanate is more of a. Kanate is more of a brute kind of player.
Brute, you know? That's a brute, you know?
No, brute. No, it's strength. It's not a lot of. There's not a lot of.
I like that one.
There's no serious. There's not a lot of fault sometimes. I'm seeing
the
now.
brain ain't there.
I'm
The brain
now,
ain't there. Yeah, the brain doesn't connect.
Because it was omitted from the French team. Yeah, or maybe it was sub, whatever. He's thinking, you know what? Or his team
I have to start performing now. Yeah,
you need to work on your game, your thinking game, not just your physical. Because his physical is brilliant. Because when I mean with Saliba's better than him, he doesn't have to. He's in the same. He potentially can get to Van Dijk. What I mean by that? Well, let me finish. He doesn't have to slide tackle to get the ball. He reads the game well. Kanate doesn't really get. It's only recent times.
He never read the game well the other day. He never read the game the other day.
It's only recent times, Rods.
I've seen it before. I've seen it before with Sleeper.
It's bare times I've watched Kanate, yeah, and he's out of position or he's overdone it. He's, you can't. This is a fact, right? It's a fact. You cannot win every single ball. In his head, he was trying to win every single ball. Sometimes give away silly free kicks to teams that benefit from free kicks. There's a time when you play it, you usher the player out into the corner. I've seen him tackle when he don't need to tackle, when he just usher the guy out, and you can see it when the panel says, you know what, he should have ushered him out there. He should have, you know what, this hold on to him and then wait for the players to come. There's so many tacticians have spotted that out, my friend.
No, but what it is
only now I'm seeing him do something different now. I'm thinking about things.
You know what it is?
Saliba, since he's come here, he can see he's reading the game. He's much better than Kanate. Kanate's more stronger.
No, it's not much better than him. I can't. I'm not having that.
It might be more faster, but Saliba's reading of the game is better than Kanate.
No, you know what it is at the day when Saliba came in at the day, right?
1 second, Ansel, 1 second. Let me just read the comments. Sorry about that. Fozzy, fake people can only lie and act for so long on their LFC footy channels. You, Fozzy, Anton, keep it real 24/7. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that. Football Sanctuary says, big up, brothers. How are we all doing? We're good, man. We're all good. I'm sure everybody is. Mane is the future prime minister of his country. I hope so, bro, because he's such a kind guy. Such a kind guy. Guys, get the comments coming in, man. You can't just watch. Well, I need the comments. You need to debate with us. You know what I mean? Who's right? Who's wrong over here? Anton or Uncle Rods? That was really tough poll. The poll I done was, who was it? Who did I put? I know I put Maradona, Messi. Who was this one? The poll in this one, I forgot what it was.
Who's better? I think.
Oh, Salah and Barnes. That's what I said. Yeah, it is tough. I'm sorry, guys.
Who's better, Salah and Barnes?
Yeah. I'm gonna keep quizzing you guys. I want to see who's got the best thing over here, man. You know what I'm saying? Saliba is better than Konate for me, especially with the ball at his feet. I meant to say, at his feet. But I agree to a certain extent. You know what I mean? If Konate stays fitter more, maybe we could see a better Konate. If you know what I mean. The thing what people misunderstand about Konate, why people say he's better. When you watch Konate, he's an all-round defender. He could battle with players and all that stuff. And he's got more pace, like Anton said. Deschamps said something similar to me. And I didn't even know Deschamps said that. I only watched it. He said, there's something about Saliba he doesn't like. That's why Konate starts ahead of him. So, see, a lot of people see it. I'm not the only one that said that, Anton and Androds.
Do you know what it is? Do you know what it is? With Konate, Konate is that sort of person today, right? If he gets a good run of games, you see what he's all about. Do you know what I mean? And he's not just about brute strength, and then he's got pace.
Oh, you saw him the other day set up 2 goals.
Yeah, he has got pace, and reading the games. That's say, and he can set up goals. He can do all that. My problem with Konate wasn't is that him keeping himself fit. However, Saliba and Day, right, when he first come to the squad, he was playing all right. You know what I mean? This and that. But he had a whole season out. He had literally kind of a whole season out. And then he came back in the day, right, and played some games, right?
Yeah.
I don't think at the day Saliba and Day is at that level that we can say at the day that he's better than Konate. Do you know what I mean? Because remember at the day, he's like he was just like known just for like the other day. Do you know what I mean? And there's things
basically you're saying he has to earn the right to be like.
He has to earn the right, and I think to me at the day he's got probably like a season or maybe two for him to at the highest level.
Let me just help you out there, Unks. I remember when Van Dijk came to Liverpool in the first couple of years, people were saying he's already world class, and they said no, he has to win something. Remember, guys, you heard that. Yeah. He has to win something for him to be a world class defender. But then he competed with Ballon d'Ors, man. I can't see Saliba compete with Ballon d'Or. You know what I mean? So, but it is what it is. But carry on, Uncle.
It's about with Konate and Day. He's got a lot of experience, and the thing is about with Konate, he's a very intelligent person in his mind. You know what I mean? If he goes out and makes a tackle in Day, right, with somebody in Day where he should have ushered him out. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't make him sort of like a lesser defender than Saliba, because Saliba and Day, there's certain things at the Day that Konate's got in his locker, and Saliba hasn't got in his locker, because Saliba and the Day cannot defend like Konate. He cannot tackle like Konate. Do you know what I mean? Trust me. Do you know what I mean? Because it showed the other day in the day against sort of like against Ting. It showed against Man City the other day, right? And you're gonna have many more games like that where you just got pulled out of position. You just got pulled out of position in there, and all my man had to do is just walk through. And what Saliba should have done, if Saliba and Day was bad about it, if he was this world class defender that we think it is, right? He should have stepped across at him and covered Gabriel. I've seen
too many times. You're right.
Yeah, too many times. I've seen Konate at the day, right, when VVD or one of his other players at the day that he's played with, even Kwanzaa, I've seen it in the day a few times when them players are out of position. I've seen Konate go over and cover them. I've seen when Konate was playing right central back like RCB, yeah, right. And then when Trent is marauding upfield and they're under the club days, when Trent is marauding upfield, I've seen Konate go out and play that right back. Go and do that right back position, and then come back, and then come back to his own sort of like position. I can't see Saliba doing that. Saliba cannot do sort of like the things that Konate can do with success.
You know what it is?
And plus as well, right? You pick. Remember the day Saliba cannot, right, pick up Fred like this and put him like that.
You know what it is, Anton, Uncle Rod? Like you could look like a great defender when you've got so many defensive midfielders in front of you.
Give me 2 minutes.
That's all right. Do you know what I mean, Anton? Like you got obviously Declan Rice, you got Partey. They're defensive midfielders, and so you're always gonna look good when you got those players in front of you.
Partey was half out the season last season, right? They had the best defense last season. Before Rodgers gone, it would have been nice to hear this, but they were the best defense last season. And we all acknowledge that Gabriel is going to make a mistake.
He's always going to make mistakes.
Thank you.
It's acceptable for that. Yeah.
Saying about covering, of course he does covering. Come on, that's nonsense what he's saying there, man. Of course he does covering.
Saliba?
Of course he covers him because of the mistakes he is.
What Saliba you talking about?
You see. Well, put it this way, Saliba's this good, right? He's this good. He's made other players better. That's what good players do. With VVD, make average players better. Like Lovren, when Lovren was there with him, better player. Same thing with Matic, better player. And then Matic even came better than Van Dijk one time. You know what I'm saying? As you couldn't really say that. But Saliba is
listen, I'm not in that train,
world
Anton.
class.
I'm not in
Yeah?
that train. I'm not in that train like he's better than this and he's
Konate
better than
and
that. Yeah.
Saliba, they're not world class yet.
They're not.
Konate is not world class.
No.
Saliba's
He
not
has
world
to
class.
stay fit, bro.
But
He has to stay fit to prove people wrong.
even if there was fit for us, what I'm saying to you, he's got more of armory in his game.
Yeah, I agree with that.
It's the speed. It's the speed and the strength. What makes.
But the thing is, with Saliba, he needs to take the next step, brother.
Decision making.
He needs to take this.
Listen,
you're talking about like Konate making mistakes. I'll call him a bozo. I did. Listen, I admit what I call Konate. He has bozo moments.
That's what I'm saying.
But with Saliba, he's not the complete defender as people think he is.
Saliba does have them because he's human, but he's less likely to have them because he's more calm on the ball. He's more likely to say. When you've heard this one before, we'll say, Van Dijk is a Rolls Royce centre back. We've heard the panels, not even Arsenal fans, the panels on TV is a Rolls Royce. You're not giving that Rolls Royce defender unless you're a good defender, unless you're calm on the ball and you don't have to tackle. With Konate, he has to tackle. He's not.
Listen, I'm not in that train. I'm not in that train.
Brain power like Saliba.
Anton, you're misunderstanding me. I'm not in that train. You know what I mean, I'm only telling you what people are telling me about world class about Saliba, and I say he's not world class because he has still got way to go.
Class. He's got definitely potential. If he was to leave Arsenal, if he leaves Arsenal
give
today,
him a couple of years. Give him a couple of years. Let him learn his trade. Let him learn about his mistakes. Let him learn how to make mistakes and learn from it. Then we could discuss about world class stage.
Yeah,
he does. Like I said before, Antonio, he does world class performances. He does world class performances. I agree, 100%. There's a difference between world class performances and world class.
We've acknowledged that, but the fact is, if he was going tomorrow, they say this was January, right? And the row with Arteta, and the club want to sell him. For all the big teams are going to come.
Of course, man, 100%.
You know for a fact all the big teams are coming through.
100%.
Same. I don't think it'll be as much with Konate. I'm telling you the truth because when I told you about two defenders, right? There's the leader, the controller, and the one who gets controlled. Konate is not the controller.
He will never be a controller. I know that.
He's not that's what I'm trying to say to you.
That's what I said, Anton. That's what I said.
This is what you take to Rods, man. He's not
the controller.
That's what I
said. If Van Dijk leaves, I'm not expecting Konate to take the lead. I'm not that stupid. I'm not that dumb.
We need someone else in there.
Exactly. But let me just read the comments before we go on. Diao says Konate is far better than Saliba in any day. Okay. It's your opinion, Diao. It's your opinion.
No, you can have your opinion.
I hope you subscribe.
With me, I take my Liverpool hat off and just see football as a whole.
Anton, I told you I'm not in that trend. I keep telling you, I'm not in that trend. Whatever you guys argue about is up to you guys. I know Saliba is a better player, but there's something about Saliba that puts me off and puts Deschamps off. It's the
same thing. You know what it is? I was going to ask that one. It's the same thing that they should say about Van Dijk. They say, hey, this one is nonchalant. He's nonchalant. He seems like he's not interested.
Yeah.
That's what it is. He's nonchalant.
Okay.
Who was picked in the Euros? Who was picked in the Euros at the two?
Kanata was injured, didn't it? Kanata was injured.
His car was injured, blood.
Yeah.
No, before that, before the
man, you're clutching the straw.
No. Before he used to be thinking Kanata.
Oh yeah, Rod, what was saying it, Rod?
He got injured. Yeah.
Rod, Arsenal.
Have you got nail polish on? You look like you got nail polish to.
It's the camera. It's the camera. He's got his phone in
Arsenal defense was the best defense in the league last season.
Man.
It's looking. Let me finish. It's looking like it's going to be the same thing again.
Go worry that. Allow that, man.
We all agreed. Listen, we all agreed that Gabriel is terrible. You said it yourself. So what makes him come out doing good work? Because he's playing with good players. He's playing with the calmer player.
Terrible though. Gabriel's still terrible, blood.
Rod, remember I told you last time when it comes to two defenders, right? There's two defenders, centre backs, right? There's the controller and the one who gets controlled. Konate is never going to be a controller centre back. You know that, yeah?
No, but
he's never going to. Saliba is more of a controller centre back. He'll read the game. He'll tell the guys offside, come up to this line, come next to me, blah blah blah. When the other one's the brute. That's what I'm trying to say. Konate is a good player, but he's the brute. He's not.
Yeah,
He's
but
not that
Konate
kind of
don't need to
defender,
do
bro.
all that. Konate don't need to do that because what he does, Konate does read the game. That's what I'm trying to say to you. Konate does the things at the end of the day that Konate needs to do. Saliba at the day, right? The thing is about it, yeah. Saliba is not like, I'm not saying Saliba at the day sort of like is a crap defender.
Yeah.
The only person that I would say is a crap defender, right, is Gabriel. Gabriel is crap, and he's still crap now.
I don't know,
Yeah,
man. That's a
I
bit
think so
harsh.
too. But
No, man. Hold on. I'm gonna say he's still crap.
It's not crap. He's all right.
Is.
He's like a Lovren kind of defender. He's not
but
mistakes.
but
he can have good performances now.
Yeah, but you're saying that he's a Lovren. He's like a Lovren defender. What did he used to call Lovren? Crap. You know what I mean? He used to call Lovren crap. The only time at the day that sort of like Lovren at the day got better at the day is when he started playing with Virgil van Dijk.
That's it. You said my point.
No. But what I'm trying to say, what I'm still trying to say at the day, right? Gabriel is not there. He's not there. Gabriel is not. Listen, Gabriel's still making mistakes at the day, right? In defense at the day, right? That he's making last season and the season before that.
But they were the best defense last season.
Yeah, he hasn't learned, but he's still making defense.
They were the best defense.
Okay, guys.
That's why we hold on.
They were the best defense.
One second.
That's why him the better player.
That's why we got
the show to Liverpool, man.
But what I'm trying to say that this sleep at the day, yeah, just last. So the sleep at the day is not at Konate's level yet. He's not at there yet, man. He's not at there yet.
Okay,
he needs to win shit first.
Rod, is Konate world class?
Yeah, man, in world class, man. Woo. And my G that. And I stand by that, man. He's world class. Stand by that.
Okay.
All right. Stand by
Fozzy.
I'm not saying nothing.
Fozzy.
Don't get me wrong. He's used to brothers and fathers. Not me, man.
Fozzy.
I'm the host, bro. I'm the host.
Is Konate world class?
No, he's not, man.
That's all right. You can say that, but I would say it.
It's my opinion.
Yes, your opinion. I'm not gonna sort of thing, but what it is at now, I think Konate is world class at the day, and Saliba is not better than Konate. He's no way is Saliba better than Konate. It's just like saying Raya, this Spanish goalkeeper, yeah. It's just like saying he's better than Alisson.
How is he better than Alisson though?
All right, that's what I'm saying. No,
it's not the same thing. Okay. Rod, remember I said to you, right? There's two types of centre backs. Right? There's the controller, yeah, and the destroyer, yeah. Saliba is the controller, yeah. Konate is the destroyer. They're two different defenders. They're two different defenders, and if they were playing together, it will be Saliba will be controlling him.
No,
he doesn't have the mindset for that. He's more
You're doing Konate a disservice, man.
Bro.
I don't really like it. I don't really love
that. Bro. No.
Guys.
Let's move on, man.
Please. You guys are great, man. I love what I'm hearing. Listen, it's two different sides. I mean, I'm in the middle, but I know what I think. Yeah.
Now you to the side, man.
Listen, Konate hasn't. The thing with Konate is he has his moments that he makes mistakes. I
Bambi.
Agree. But the thing is,
nah, man, you can't.
Let me finish, man. You don't even let me.
No, I'm talking it.
I'll let you guys talk. So, with Konate, he needs time on the pitch to prove everybody wrong. He hasn't had enough time to prove everybody wrong. So we just got to wait for him. This season, I think he's going to play a lot of games. I think he's going to, even little injuries, I think he's still going to play. So we will see. We will see. I think we're overreacting at the moment. Listen, Saliba is better.
Saliba's not better. No way. He's not better. He's not better. No way.
That's your opinion, my opinion, Anthony.
No way, man.
Yeah. Okay.
No way, man.
Okay.
Rod, this one's mate rates.
Nah, man. And I'm Richard, who is this,
Let me read the comment. Konate is a beast. Sorry, Konate is a beast. I meant to say better than Saliba, and only slightly slower. Konate can pick as pass, also banger pass to Diaz for his goal. Yeah. Listen, Konate can do that. Saliba doesn't do long balls. He's more of a short pass defender, safe kind of defender. That's what he is. He doesn't want to make mistakes. I mean, that's the only thing that I disagree with Saliba. Salah better than Barnes? I don't think so, but it is what it is. You know what I mean?
Oh, no.
Real Madrid. We'll talk about that at the end. Real Madrid want to sign Saliba. They ain't looking at Konate. Okay, if you say so. Saliba on a Mickey Van de Ven level, not on Van Dijk or Konate level. Wow, that's a good one, bro. I like that, but I disagree. We've seen Konate have many bozo moments. Yeah, unfortunately.
Rods.
This is for you, Anton.
Have you heard anyone call Kanate Rolls Royce?
Rolls
Never.
Royce. Yeah,
Never.
man.
Have you heard that saying, Rolls Royce?
Never.
Who's the Rolls Royce in our defense?
Van Dijk.
They've said that
Van Dijk's the Rolls Royce.
Yeah, but Van Dijk.
And the same thing with Saliba is the Rolls Royce.
But Van Dijk right. It's hard.
Are we still talking about this? Oh,
yeah, but it's one second. It's hard to outshine Virgil van Dijk. We all know that it's hard to outshine because Virgil van Dijk as a player. Let's just take the defensive element from Van Dijk. Yeah, let's take that away from him. Van Dijk as a player is phenomenal. As a player, is phenomenal.
100%.
You know what I mean? So it's hard to really say, well, look, you know what I mean? Be in the same team.
Yeah,
and being defensive.
He's a bad one.
Yeah, with him and say like, you know what, today I'm gonna outshine you. It's very hard.
Yeah. It's very rare to say
100%.
I was saying to a guy last night. Yeah, there's one game and day. I was saying to Bridget Ozzy. Yeah, I was on his show. I was saying there's one game and then day where we played against played against Tottenham, and literally and then day right. This is how wicked this man is, of a defender. Virgil van Dijk, right? I'll say it again. Virgil van Dijk was defending against two attackers. He defended against Son and Sissoko. He even made Sissoko at the end of the day make a mistake. He forced him into shooting. Do you know what I mean? So when you get a player like that, defender like that, it's very hard, near enough impossible to outshine that player. It's just not going to be done. Do you know what I mean?
Listen, Van Dijk's a different level. We'll all discuss Van Dijk.
Oh, yeah,
of course.
He's a Ballon d'Or, mate. The guy is competing with Messi and Ronaldo for a Ballon d'Or. Come on, man. You can't.
He's Nesta. He's crazy.
Saliba, watch it. Saliba models his game on Van Dijk.
Yeah, we know that.
He models his game on Van Dijk.
That's for you, Anton. Hollywood Rock, man, the traitor. He says, Anton knows ball. Salute, brother. I don't know ball. Uncle Ross doesn't know ball. Okay. Hey, guys, big up Sideline Football Show. Big up, bro. Big up, man. Guys, you couldn't make it tonight, but it's okay, bro. Comments, you know what I mean?
You guys probably at work, innit?
Yeah, it's cool. So, guys, we're going to move on. We're going to move on, obviously, to Liverpool now.
Nice shirt, Rod.
I like it.
I love the shirt, bro.
You want to see the other? Listen, you want to see the other three that's coming? I've got one. I've got one bad one.
You pay £80 for all. You pay £80 for them?
No.
Send me the link. Then.
I'm gonna send you the link. Send
me the link, brother.
Yeah, definitely.
Right,
there's one in the shirts, that I'm gonna get and everything that. Yo, fam, you ain't seen nothing like it. I showed Fuzzy today. A Fuzzy. Yeah. Listen,
I'm gonna get myself, man.
They've literally got one, yeah. They literally got one. It's quick. They literally got one where it's a T-shirt, yeah. Red there, right? White there, black there.
Oh, I've seen it.
It's split into three. It's split into three. Yeah, three.
Season as well.
No. It's just this season.
No, I see one Chinese guy when the ones last season won. The red one, the purple one, the green one. All one kit.
You lie.
I swear on my life. I swear on my kids. I swear on my life.
Yeah, they do that. They do that sometimes. They do that all in one kit. I remember Anton. Remember the one? I remember. Was it you or someone showed it to me back in the day? The candy one. That was all the kits. Remember that one? The candy one back in the day. There was one with all the kits on it. Yeah, it's amazing. But
I'm gonna send you this link and you like it.
Let me continue, guys. We're gonna talk about Liverpool now. We're gonna talk about Trent first before we go to the game tomorrow. What do you guys think about Trent's comments recently about his, contract and he's learning how to defend under slot as well? He, from what I've seen, obviously, in the contract terms, he said it's up to the club what they're going to offer. I'm still waiting. Do you think what the club is doing is right, like waiting until January or beyond that to offer him a contract? Because everybody thinks it's the players that's the issue here, but it's not. We've seen Van Dijk come out and said it's the club. We've seen Salah come out and say it's the club. Now Trent is saying the same thing. So where do you stand with this? Because in January, if I said that right, they're allowed to speak to any club in the world.
Listen,
in Europe, sorry.
we all know, Foz, we all know it's not the club, it's the owners. We all know. We all know it's not the club. Come on. It's the owners. We know it's these guys. That's why they lack luster. Come on. Then you know that. If Real Madrid come with 200 million for Trent, he's gone. It's gone. It's gone. They're going to say, yeah, we'll take that. Or we'll say, well, we need another right back for Bradley.
Yeah.
They'll be like, yeah, we'll give you, we'll get something from the Championship.
Yeah.
I'm telling you 100% that's going to happen. I'm telling you.
Do you, Anton, do you think like us taking this long is the wrong thing, is the wrong way of going about it, especially with the contracts of the best players that we have?
I reiterate. It's not us, it's not the club, it's FSG. They're the guys, the owners, they're the type man. Every man knows about them. Even the ones that are rivals know who the type man are. They laugh at us because who our representatives are.
Uncle, what about you, Unks?
I think you know what it is, Nate. I said to you earlier on.
Yeah.
You see what it is, right? It's what 2.0. That's what that. It's a caveat.
Yeah, you're right, Unks. Yeah, you go, love 2.0, brother.
You know what I mean? No, but on seriousness, I said speak to you earlier on, and what is it, Nate? Trent knows more what's going on with the club than what we do.
Yes.
He knows what's going on with the club than we do. We've got a little idea, but he's got the full idea.
Yeah.
So where is he like pondering and murmuring whether he's going to sign a new contract or not, right? Leads me to believe he sees something coming, yeah, and he's thinking that day, you know what, I might have to get out before this happens. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, right. Because if everything was all good and everything like that, all rosy and that, right? Yeah. He would have signed his contract a long time ago. You feel me? Yeah. But he's seen something. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Now, if it's what we think it is, obviously, we know at FSG what they do and this and that, right?
Yeah.
Well, why wouldn't he go to Real Madrid then? Why wouldn't he go to Real Madrid? Because he knows that he'd be in the sun, playing football with his mates, yeah, right? Also earning a lot of money. Do you know what I mean? He'd be living that lifestyle that every kid at the day, at his age, was he 25 now? Any kid at his age.
I think next month he'll be 26, I think, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I say. He's still young. Any kid at his age will want to live. Do you understand what I'm getting at, right? Yeah. So what it is at the day, the ball, when you look at it, the ball, pardon the pun, is literally in FSG's court. Yeah. It's up to them to show intent that you, Trent, and then they are important to the club. We want to sign you up now. Wait until January to sign him up. To sign him up is ridiculous. If I was Trent, and they waited till January at the day to sign me up, right? You know what I'll say? Sorry, I'll speak to another club.
Would you be mad about that if he decides to leave and he says like if he says these things to you guys? This is for both of you, by the way. If he says, I've discussed it with the club, they don't share the same ambition as me. I'm 26-year-old now, and they want to do this, stop-start kind of, winning trophies. I want to win trophies on a consistent basis, and they're not sharing the same ambition as me. And he decides to go to Real Madrid or whoever he needs to go to. Are you going to be upset at him for doing that, or are you going to say thank you for the memories and let him go? Let Anton answer that one. Then you can answer that.
You know what? You know what I'll do if I was Trent? I'm like, yeah, I'm going, but my clause is, if they leave, I'll come back straight away. If FSG leave, I'm telling you 100%. If they go, if the owners go, I don't have to say their names or anything like that. Yeah. If these people go, then I'll come back. No problem. No problem.
I'm getting on a train, going to AXA training centre and patting him on the back. I'll even give him I'll even give him a drink at the end of the day and say, you know what, at the end of the day, right, you've been a good servant to the club.
Back his back for him.
No, I'll just say you've been a big servant to the club. Vaya con Dios. That means go with God in Spanish.
Yeah.
Simple as that, because the fact of the day, he can't do anymore. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because he's already shown his dedication to the club. Yeah, throughout the years, he's already shown that. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. I remember the day when you check it, he's not coming out and saying point blank at this present moment. You know what I mean? I know we're talking about a hypothesis, but at this present moment, he's not coming out and saying that they look, you know, I am going to Real Madrid. Yeah, right. Yeah. He's still showing loyalty. When you think about it, they're not showing loyalty to him.
Yes.
Because you know what? You know what it is, Anton and Faz, right? Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm telling you something. If a club come in with a serious offer, if they said to Liverpool, we're gonna give you 180 million for Trent Alexander, yeah, they're taking it. They're taking it, and that money at the day is gonna go back in their pocket. You see what it is? As long as these guys are here, I know at the day there's people out here, people in the atmosphere don't like us talking about sort of FSG, don't like us pointing out the flaws of them, right? But I'm going to keep on talking, yeah? And I know Anton's going to keep on talking. I know you're going to keep on talking, Fuzzy, right?
Of course, man.
I'm
not a fan of this.
Yeah, these guys, and they are parasites. They are parasites, and they're sucking off the club, off our club. They're sucking the blood out of our club. You know what I mean, right? Now, so if Trent at the end of the day decides that they will look, you know what, Linda, I don't want to be a part of this. Yeah, right? I don't want to be a part of this. He wants to go somewhere else. You know what? I'm going up to Active Trading Ground. I'm gonna give him a bottle of champagne. I said, yeah, go with God. No, seriously.
Pack his bag for him as well.
Yeah.
Oh, take it to the car, man. Take it to the car,
no, trust me. Do you know what I mean? Because he's been a brilliant servant for the club, right? Why does he have to put up with his shit?
Yeah, I mean, he's 26 years old. He has to wait 5 years to challenge again. What kind of nonsense is that?
Man, that's a joke.
What a stupid.
That's a joke.
Sideline Football Show says VVD, Konate, Konta, is it Konate? Okay, complete each other. You need a brain and a bully in your defense. And Konate is world class on what he do, which is being physical, and bully. Yeah, that's what he does. That's what he's all about. But like I said, he needs consistency in order for him to be world class, in my opinion. I mean, and the injuries are just hampering his career at the moment at Liverpool Football Club. But Anton, what do you want to say, brother?
Do you know? You remember Grant? You know Grant, innit? Remember Grant from the island, from George Green? Grant, black hair.
Oh yeah.
You know he's one of his best mates is Trent's cousin, isn't it?
Oh, you told me that before. Yeah.
Rod, if you see this guy, the double of Trent, you know, you can see Trent in him. But the funny thing is, we know the brother for so long, yeah. Mm-hmm. It's only that recent, not recent, maybe about 3-4 years ago. He said, "Guys, you know he's my cousin." I go, "What?" But you know we support Liverpool for how long? About 10 years. You know this.
Yeah.
He said, "Watch him. I don't like football though." I don't like football. Okay, you don't like football, but we like football.
But tell us though. Tell the fucking us.
Why can't you say something?
We might get tickets and go games. Come on, man.
Mervyn was talking to Trent's dad and that, and he told him you should do some better defending. You know, I need to do some more defending. He said he didn't find it funny, but his dad found it funny. Sideline Football Show says Saliba's style is similar, like Van Dijk, and Gabriel is similar to Konate. I don't think Gabriel and Konate is similar at all. Konate and VVD are world class in their duties, but VVD is the complete defender, world class. VVD is going to be remembered, guys, and I mean, not many defenders have competed with Messi and Ronaldo for a Ballon d'Or, and people said he deserved to win it. Don't forget that he deserved to win it at that time as well. So don't ever forget
forget that. Don't ever forget that, guys. Obviously Liverpool beat Bournemouth by 3-0. I wasn't too happy with the performance in regards to the defensive side because I think that we conceded too many chances. And because a better team, I think we're going to concede goals. I mean, if we don't shape up. I remember I was saying this, and you guys were saying this in the beginning of the last season. And what happened at the end of the season? That cost us. So we need to get a grip, in my opinion. Uncle Ross, what do you think of the defensive side against Bournemouth, mate, before we move on to the West Ham game and end it there?
I don't think it was too bad. I don't think it was too bad. I always feel at the day against teams at the day you are going to concede chances. You know what I mean? And what I can see from that game when I watched it back later on, what I can see from that game, yes, we concede chances, but a lot of their shots are way off target. I mean, I remember Semena had one, and I think that like literally went down the M1. That was just I was heading down the M1. Do you know what I mean? It's, so there was very few that was actually literally on target. Do you know what I mean? Because like I think when you look at data, they'll tell you at the day 19 shots on target, but they won't tell you at the day so like how many of the shots were off target. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? They'll just say 19 shots on target. Yes, I do share your concern in the fact that they, a better team might have put away some of those chances. You know what I mean? But then I will also say as well, right? If it was a better team, then we play better. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? We play better. You know what I mean? You can only play what's in front of you. Do you know what I'm saying?
And you rise to the occasion.
You do rise to the occasion because look at the sort of like.
But what I said, Uncle Rose, is like remember last season, everybody was saying the same thing as you did. But as we was warning people about this is happening too often, the season caught us up and we conceded a lot of goals. That's what I'm saying. Why don't we nip this in the bud early before it gets out of hand? Yes, we have I think we've got the best defensive record in the Premier League so far. Like 1 goal we conceded. So just nip this in the bud before it gets out of hand. Learn from last season. That's what I'm saying, guys.
I think last season could be classed as different because there was a lot of mitigating circumstances. You know what I mean? We was literally losing the best. The best. This is in my my eyes. You know what I mean? Yeah. I know you guys will share the sentiment as well. We was literally losing one of the best manager to ever grace the Premiership.
Oh, I mean, it's not that bad, though.
Because like a lot of things he done it on his own. He didn't get no help from nobody. No. So and like the affection to what these players that then they had towards him and they was second to none. I mean, you got McAllister came to Liverpool because of Jurgen Klopp. Yeah. You know what I mean? He came because of him. So, so you can take that all into consideration. Do you know what I mean? But I do feel as the opposition get better, we get better. Do you understand what I'm saying? But I still do share your sentiment on what you're saying, and we should sort of like limit it down to the chances that they're having against us. Do you know what I mean? Because
I guess a better team, what's going to happen.
We could get unstuck. We could get unstuck. You know what I mean? And that is a worry for me. Do you know what I mean? But what I do see, what Arlen's is doing, which is good at the end of the day, right? It's like when he loses possession, they're told to go and get back possession straight away.
Yes, that's brilliant.
You know what I mean? Which is good. So we just got to like put it all together, and hopefully at the end of the day we can not concede so many chances. Do you know what I mean?
One thing, Uncle, to add to your thing, Man City losing Rodri, is that a big thing?
Yeah. Go on, Anton. Go on.
100%. 100%. That's a king link, man.
Yeah.
It's just as important as De Bruyne.
Yeah. I would agree with that 100%. I would.
That's a pivotal role.
Did you see last season, Anton? Did you see how last season, right? And I know you remember this game, right? When they came to Anfield, and did you see when we stopped Roger from playing?
We didn't stop him. Endo.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But do you see how that affected them playing for the rest of the game? It affected them so bad that they had to take off De Bruyne. They literally had to take him off because there's no point in you being on there because you're not getting the ball. They've cut your supply off.
Endo,
you know what I mean? It's very important.
Endo cut his life supply, bro.
Endo
cut his lifeline.
He's like a samurai. He was like a samurai.
He could not breathe. I remember I told you before. Right?
Yeah.
It was that one action when De Bruyne wanted to do something, and then Endo came and took the ball like so aggressively, and I'm looking at De Bruyne, and De Bruyne is pissed. He wants to kill him.
Oh my god, he was vexed.
If he tells himself, calm down, just carries on moving. He's pissed. You know when you know he's pissed? He goes pink. He goes pink. He's pissed. He's so angry. He's like, who's this fucking guy? He wants. Honestly, it reminds me of people like when they've gone someone's nerves or something like that, and they're obviously of white race, and they've got angry and their face is gone pink. They want to say something. They want to say you.
Do you know that word?
Can't, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I saw that then.
I saw a good moment. I didn't see a good moment in that game. It's when they got the ball.
Yeah.
And then they got the ball, and then Foden was on the ball, and then like Virgil van Dijk came in for nowhere and just took the ball off him, tackled him, took the ball, and he literally patted.
He patted him on the back.
He said, "Yeah, good tackle." He said, "Good tackle." I said, "Yeah, you know it,
He's done though.
Yeah,
he's done though.
That's the only Virgil van Dijk is the only person, and you see, you know what it is. You know when you're special, when you're fierce rivals at the day, right? Pat you on the back and say, "Well done, job well done."
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah. All right, guys, we're going to end the show.
That's class. It's called. That's class.
Yeah, 100%. We're going to end the show with this. The starting lineup for tomorrow. We haven't done this for a while, so let's do it today. Okay. We should be doing this in every preview. Bloody hell. I keep missing it. The goalkeeper, obviously, is Kelleher. Alisson is injured. What's your thoughts on Kelleher, guys? Like, I thought he was phenomenal against Bournemouth the other day. Wow. Luckily, he didn't leave, man. I mean, but what's your thoughts, Uncle Ross, with him?
No, I just love the guy. I just think he's awesome. And you know, if this is what the academy is all about, where you can you can develop players and bring them through like that, long in the academy. He's just awesome. And you know what it is, he just gets better and better every time he plays. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, I mean, again, at the day, you know, not to go into too much. I still can't understand why they went and bought this goalkeeper, but that's for another show.
It is what it is, man.
Yeah. But like, he is brilliant. Do you know what I mean? I just think back to the League Cup, the whole tournament how he played in the whole tournament, and scores, and for repayment, he scores a winning goal that gets us the League Cup. He's just brilliant. There's not enough good words I can say about this goalkeeper. He is brilliant. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. He's brilliant.
100%. Anton, we've watched defenders in our lifetime. What do you put him, man? I never asked you. I know Uncle Rose what he thinks about. What do you put him? Defenders. No. So sorry. I'll talk about the other one later. But yeah, Kelleher. Sorry.
Oh, Kelleher, bro. It's the side that's just turned out, man. But the thing is, remember when he came out with the thing about I'm leaving, blah blah blah, and everyone was saying, you guys as well saying, is this a bit distasteful? He shouldn't have said it. So like now,
I still stand by that.
Yeah, hey. But what about the professionalism my man showed while he's in the shirt? He could be a sulker. No, he still come out and batted up the saves, man. Credit to him, and his parents for bringing up well. You know what I mean? To have the good attitude despite things going wrong. You know what I'm saying? So you know what? I got pure love for the guy, and the penalty. But the thing is, when you look at his face, he doesn't even look phased.
Nah, he's so calm.
That's what I love about him even more. It's like his mum was smoking a joint when she was giving birth to him or something. I'm telling you, because it seems like it's so cool. It's so like, it's cool. It seems like it's all right. It seems like that guy, he's not going to rush, man. Like, he's going to call someone out or whatever. But my man's is cool customer. He's a cucumber, man.
Yeah.
He literally is a cucumber. He wears green all the time. His national team wears green. He's a cucumber, bruv. He's calm.
No,
He's calm. I love the guy, man. I'm so pissed that he's going. Pissed.
Question, guys, right back for you today. I mean tomorrow. Or is it today?
No. Bradley.
You don't want Gomez there yet? Or
Bradley?
Yeah? No. Gomez.
Why not Gomez centre back?
No, I think he plays better as a fullback.
But will he keep our centre backs fresh, man?
So no, I think what you pay him as fullback and right back because I think he does his best work when he's like a right back or left back. In defence, he's all right, but still a bit. There's some dodgy moments.
Bradley, mate.
Bradley, yeah, you can still bring him on. You can still bring him on, sort of like in the second half of it. I'm talking about starting with him.
But who's going to be the centre backs then? If it's a big game, don't forget West Ham are going to play full strength almost.
Yeah, but what you do?
One experienced defender with Kwanzaa or something like that.
Yeah, I will play Verge with Kwanzaa.
What about you, Anton?
I wouldn't play Verge with Kwanzaa.
I'll say Konate more than Verge.
I'll say Konate with Kwanzaa.
Or two brutes.
But again, Kwanzaa is a big guy, but he's a controller. You can tell he's smooth on the ball. He's more better on the ball.
He's good.
He's learning from Verge, isn't he? He's learning from Verge, isn't he?
I saw him the other day. Yeah, I did this game the other day. Stewarding in this game was England under-21s playing against Austria, and I saw him play, and he literally played obviously the whole game. Yeah, right. He was good. He was good. I'll tell you what, the under-21s, the England under-21s, they got some good little players in there, you know.
Yeah,
they've been improving for a while.
Yeah,
they play different. In Anton, I think they play different type of football, like continental kind of football. They don't play no more.
That's why they're getting better.
Basing yourself with the first team, you know, what I mean, all that stuff.
They're good.
Sorry.
They're good,
guys. It reminded me. I saw a little something about Sam Allardyce because the reason why we're not playing so good because we're trying to be like Spain and tiki taka and play the ball. I see it a lot in the Premier League. I started laughing, turned it off. I was like, bro. We're not playing that medieval football anymore because England not doing well. England not doing well now, but at least they're moving forward.
Medieval.
Yeah, I know. Big up everyone. Please like, share, subscribe. If you're watching from other social media such as Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, please come to the YouTube channel, subscribe. We're trying to get to 300. You could help us out with that. And always hit the likes. That's what's the most important here. Who's going to be next to Endo, guys? Anton?
Jones, hopefully.
What about you?
I would put Jones further forward.
The number 10 role.
His percentage is not there now, is he?
No, he's gone to Salzburg.
What I would do, I will put, I will start with Gravenberch, yeah. I will start with him. And then, like, obviously, later on, you take him off and you can bring on either Szoboszlai or, do you know what I mean? Or like, or McAllister. You can bring them on. But I will put literally in a day sort of like Joe's more near to goal as I can because I think.
So as in a Szoboszlai role, basically.
Yeah, I will put him there because I think at the end of the day, when you put him in that position, I think he's capable of getting you a goal or two. Do you know what I mean? And plus, as well, he did bang 2 against West Ham last season, didn't he? In the FA Cup. Do you know what I mean? Was it FA Cup or League Cup? The League Cup, wasn't it?
League Cup, I think it was.
Yeah, and he banged 2 against him then. You know what I mean? So I will put him forward, but I will put sort of like Gravenberch in to keep his momentum.
What about you, Anton? Big up, Uncle. Yeah.
I would want to keep as many fresh as possible, man. To be honest, you see what happened when we overplayed players. Remember when the national break and we played Nottingham Forest?
Yeah.
For me, I would play Jones midfield with Endo, and in front of them it will be Elliot.
He's injured. He's got he fractured his leg.
Injured.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He's out for a long time, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's injured, so in that position, he doesn't sort of like give us much option. I would love to play Elliot.
Why is he not watching our show? I've said it many times. Go and eat African food, bro.
It's not that.
Go and eat some jollof, bro.
Do you agree with Uncle? Gravenberch
food, man.
Put Gravenberch. Would you put Gravenberch in there and sub him off later? Would you do that?
Give him
Yeah,
the momentum,
I agree. I agree with that one.
Yeah.
Okay. So now Gravenberch is going to be going more this way than always that way. So Endo will be, covering over here, over there, and over
And he
here.
could do that.
So,
Yeah, and he could do that as well, can't
yeah. So that's good. Jones as a number 10 for you guys?
I think so. I think so.
Right wing, who do you want?
Chiesa.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Right, Anton?
I would like Chiesa.
As we're going on, what do you guys think of Salah, man? Because his form is gone again. It's disappeared.
Yeah, but the thing is about, you can always tell at the end of the day when Salah's form's gone.
This is me, just in case you guys carry on, Uncle.
Yeah.
This is me. I don't know about you guys.
Yes.
Yeah,
I agree with that. 100%. You can always tell when Salah's form's gone. It's like he stops passing. He tries to shoot and tries to score. Do you know what I mean?
he gets erratic.
Yeah, he does. He does, Donny Anton.
Yeah.
I just think at the end of the day, right? He has to sort of like sit out. He has to sit out a couple of games. Do you know what I mean? And just sort of like, big up the lads.
Big up, man. Big up, Rafi, as always.
Let me see if there's a Cherry in the fridge. Hold on.
Stop it.
Yeah, look what you done, man. Look what you done. Big up, bro. Carry on.
I think Salah needs to be. It needs to be a situation where he doesn't sort of like. It's not nailed on that he's going to start all the time. It's not nailed on. He needs to know at the end of the day, right? Your place at the day can be taken away from you at any time. So that's what I'm trying to say. Start Chiesa, and then you can bring on Salah later on if you want to. You know what I mean? But start with Chiesa, give him minutes in his legs and for that, so he can get used to sort of like the Premiership, and because he's not doing too bad. The cameo was that he had to come on and play. Look, the other day he came on against Bournemouth, and he looked good. Yeah. So I'm starting with him, and I think in the day, so like Salah in the day, right? He needs to. I don't know. He just needs to sort of like fix up. Do you know what I mean? But the thing is about it in the day, he's been in a privileged situation where he knows at the day he's going to start.
He's going to play.
Do you guys hate that with the manager at the moment?
I hate it.
He's picking on certain players. He's not like the senior players. Even when they play badly, he's not like telling them to come off. He made a statement with Kwanzaa. I remember what I said after that game. Okay, you made a statement with Kwanzaa. What about when the bigger players, the older players, have bad performances, and he still hasn't followed through with that yet, in my opinion. Yeah. You can't be a coward, man. You got to put your stamp there.
You mean keep the same energy? You say.
Yeah.
Fuzzy. You just say cat. You don't just said coward, didn't it? You just said coward. Don't fucking call me a coward. Don't call me a coward.
Oh yeah, that thing you showed me the other day. That was funny, man. That was funny. Guys, what do you think of Gakpo at the moment?
Oh, I think it's quality. It's quality.
Has he finally shown up? Have you guys finally realized, like, he's more than like a bench warmer? You know what I mean?
He's more than a bench warmer. It's just unfortunate that Diaz has been on flames, and I've seen the same Diaz I saw at West Ham Stadium playing against Spain. He was a bat out of hell, bro. Bat out of hell. And I'm seeing the same kind of thing, energy. He's finishing his scoring, man.
Yeah, I agree with that because, Anton, don't you think, right, since these guys at the day, right, have gone to Copa America, like Sinistera, Duran from Aston Villa, Lema, that's with Crystal Palace, Luis Diaz with us, don't you think at the day they've got better? Since they come from the Copa America, they've got better. They really have got better. Because I've seen Duran, and Duran's banging goals now.
Oh, Duran's on
that left foot, guys. That left foot, man.
Yeah,
he's on flames.
He's on fire. Sinistera is doing very well as well.
Yes, he's on. West Ham.
West Ham. Not West Ham. He's not Sinistera. Sinistera's with Bournemouth, isn't he?
Yeah,
he's with Bournemouth. Sinistera's doing very well. Lerma's doing well for Crystal Palace. You know what I mean? And then we've got Luis Diaz at the day that started to find the back of the net. Do you know what I mean? There's something about that Copa America that's done something to to those players at the day, and they're just like up their levels, boy.
You know what it was,
Up
Cos?
the level.
You know it is, Rod. I think because it's the loss. They did so well. It's the loss they had in against Argentina, man.
It could be.
They didn't really turn up too much, kind of thing.
That game was tight,
like,
though.
you know what? Huh?
That game was tight, though. I mean, they only won.
I know, but
tight.
The way they played in the all through the tournament is like I was like, bro, I feel sorry for Messi. I don't think he's gonna win the Copa America. I was on that level, but when it came to the final, I felt like I think they got the occasion might have got to them. Maybe it was tight. How he's saying, I think the occasion got to them, and they wasn't at their full potential.
Right,
kind of thing.
Okay.
And they probably got hurt by that. And you know what? And probably Thomas told them. The manager probably told them, like, you know what? That's it. You know, I'm going to turn my game around. And, you know, sometimes you get the analyst managers, and he probably told them, said, look, this is your shit in your game. You can see when you play for your clubs, this is what's happening. This is what's going wrong. And they probably just turned it all around.
Yeah. They've done something, Anton, and they've done it for the positive. Because if you look at Diaz now, he looks a different player.
He does.
He literally does look a different player. He's putting away those chances.
But do you guys think it's to do with? Do you guys think it's to do with the coaching that he's receiving now? Like this man just told him to play a different way compared to what Klopp was expecting from him. Because from what I've seen, when Klopp is the manager, he tells the players, "Go and do your best out there." That's all he says. He doesn't. I think play here, play there, kind of thing.
I think what Sergio Klopp cost you first. I think what it was at the day with when Klopp was managing him, Klopp was telling him to hug the touchline. You know what I mean? Hug the touchline. Get him out as wide as possible. And I think what it is with Slot now, Slot like changed it to say like
he's a coach, isn't he? He participates, doesn't he?
Yeah. So basically, what he's trying to, what he's really trying to say to him is like, look, no, I want you to play a bit more centrally, because I think if you play more centrally, you get more goals. You get more goals, and that's what's happening. So it could be sort of like I think it's down to different tactics with the club, and plus what happened in the Copa America,
different personnel and different way of managing. Because I think Klopp is rock and roll football, gegenpress. He wasn't a technical coach. No. He wasn't a technical manager.
No.
And I think that thing's a technical coach. You know, I'm a technical manager. He's a different breed. This is what the wingers do now, I've noticed, compared to with Klopp. You know, like if you look at Gakpo there, this is what he does now compared to what he was doing on the Klopp. And the Klopp, what they used to do is just, you know, cut in. They don't really go on the outside. I don't know if you guys agree with me. Like that was the problem with Klopp. And now what I see them doing is like they're going back, they're going forward. They're even crossing with the left foot. I don't know if you guys see that now. They wasn't doing that before. I see them doing something out of the ordinary now. And they always cut inside and take on players and take shots as well. They always take shots from there. You even seen Salah crossing with his right foot.
Yeah. There you go.
That's what's happening. That's what's happening. Under Klopp, he was telling them at the day, I want you out wide. Create width. You know what I mean? He wanted his fullbacks to create width. He wanted his wingers to create widths.
I've seen more of this in the fullbacks now, guys. I don't really see the inverting role. They're more like this now, if you know what I mean. And I like that. And I like that because it protects the areas that's empty in it as well.
Yeah. And that's what it is with Slot now. Slot's like more narrow. He wants to play a little bit more narrow.
Yeah, spot on. That's what I meant to say as well. Yeah.
Because he's thinking at the day, that's where you're going to get the best out of it. A, defending, and B, attacking. Do you know what I mean? You know?
Yeah.
I think what it is, like both tactics really at the day can work.
Yeah.
But it's just that one is going to work better than the other.
Yeah.
If you understand what I mean. If that makes sense. Do you know what I mean?
It does.
But both tactics are good. Do you know what I mean? Yeah.
I think we're better defensively with Klopp, to be honest. You can see.
Yeah, we are.
Because
we're not discrediting obviously Klopp, but we're just being honest in that.
Yeah, we are not. We are better than Klopp because what it is. Anton, remember what I said to you in that watch along, the Man United game, yeah?
Yeah.
Remember I said to you, because if you're expecting like a Slot team to be a high scoring team, forget it.
Yeah.
He's just gonna go in there, get the job done, and that's it.
And stop them from scoring.
You see this, guys? This is what we are sometimes as well. The number 10 comes deep. When we're defending, that is. So when you're like doing this, you know what I mean? When everybody gets back behind the ball, it's very, limited, gaps. If you know what I mean, guys. So that when they got the ball, the opponents, where can they go? They can't really go anywhere.
Can't
So
nowhere.
this is what I like about what we're doing. We're only conceded 2 goals the whole season. AC Milan away, and was it? Sorry, is it Nottingham Forest? That's it. Yeah. So this is what we do off the ball work. Everybody, like, there's a guy, Big P, I know from obviously Spaces and Twitter. He always says the most important thing, in my opinion, he said, it's the off the ball work. If you get that right, you could win. You could like concede less and win more games. And he's right.
Yeah.
If you look, you have to like.
You know when you notice it more. You know when you notice it more. You see Slobberslide. Slobberslide, bro. My man's coming out defensive midfielder sometimes. The running he's doing, man. The running he's doing.
What about the Nunes and Diaz? Went back and defending the other day. Did you see them?
Yep.
Right back and defending them for taking balls away from man. The man was just looking around going, you shouldn't be doing that. You're a striker.
Even Nunes was winning balls.
That's what I'm saying. So what is it today? We need to find out both tactics and day of what Klopp had and what Slot had can work. It's just that one is going to benefit you better than the other. And what it looks like at the moment is like Slot's tactic is more benefiting us than what Klopp tactics is has done. Not miles by, but so it's just that little bit more better because
it's still yet to be proven. Still,
it's still
good season.
100%.
But so far, it's looking defensively. We're looking more astute.
Yeah, because what it isn't there when you look at look at the games now. The games are a lot more controlled now. Yeah, you know what I mean. You're no longer worried.
But do you like the interchanging in midfield? What the three do? Like sometimes Gravenberch is there, sometimes Szoboszlai is here. Like Anton was saying, do you like that stuff? Sometimes McAllister is here, Gravenberch is here. Like they're doing this a lot. I don't know. This is what Anton was talking about.
I love it.
Rotation.
Yeah,
I love
during
it.
the game. This is happening during the game.
Rotation of 10s.
Because McAllister can play as a number 10. So Gravenberch, and they keep interchanging like this. So if you have that relationship, it makes it more easier for you guys to win games and dominate games. If you know what I mean, Anton and
you look at what it does, and when you got 3 people rotating like that, the opposition and they don't know who to pick up.
Yeah,
who do you pick up? Do you pick up Gravenberch? If you pick up Gravenberch and that right,
you're spot on,
McAllister will probably have the ball. Szoboszlai can have the ball. Do you know what I mean? So you don't know who to pick up. So that kind of interchaining in midfield is very important. We did something like that, right, under Klopp, but this is when before everybody got burnt out. Do you know what I mean, right?
Yeah.
But we did something similar like that. That's why a lot of games that we was blitzing teams like 4-1, you know what I mean, 5-0 and things like we blitzed teams because our midfielder and they was constantly interchanging. They didn't know who to pick up. They literally
and you know what it is, Unks? You know why? You're good at what you just said. Do you know why? Because the opponents always prepare for a certain formation and the way you play. It's better to confuse them in each game. I think it's the Old Trafford game, isn't it? They expected Gravenberch to be the DM, but he wasn't the DM. It was McAllister. Then that confused them because each time Gravenberch had the ball or off the ball, he was winning every battle. So it showed they prepared for the wrong person.
Yeah,
he was dirty. He was dirty in that
game. I really like that Mainu. I really like that Mainu. For Man United, but I felt sorry for him.
He got done, man.
I felt sorry for him. Gravenberch I said, "What? You're the wonder kid? No, I'm the wonder kid, bruv." And he's like, he just chiefed him up, man.
No,
Anton,
do you know who chiefed him up? Really chiefed him up was McAllister when he pushed him up.
Oh, when he bashed him off the ball. Oh, that's hard.
I know.
I was killing it because he got the ball and with that. It's like
Rod.
You know when he's at school, at school. Quickly, when he's at school, and you had the local bully, right? And you had your lunch money. Because give me that shit, man.
Give me that.
Rod, give me that. You know that exact time, I swear my life, I went, why do you do that, man? Why allow him? He's a kid. I felt sorry for him because I really like Manu. I really like him. I forget they played for Man United. And I was like, why do you do that?
Do you know what? Do you know when it was prevalent at the day, right?
Yeah.
We just talk about the free interchaining midfield, right?
Timmy Mallet, bloody
right?
hell, man.
Do you know? Stop that. Do you know when he was prevalent under Klopp? This is under Klopp now, right? It's about time we went to Old Trafford and we beat them. Was it 5-0? Yeah. One of the reasons why we beat them in the day, right, because they couldn't pick up our midfield. Like people like Keita, Keita, Henderson and Fabinho was constantly interchanging, and he did not know who to pick up and when to pick them up. It was just like it was like this, bang, 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 like that. Do you know what I mean? And they didn't know, literally didn't know how to pick up. But by the time they realised who they should pick up, it was already on goal to score. Too late. Do you know what I mean? And that's why it's important at the day that when you got that interchanging midfield, you can win. You can win so much games like that. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Don't forget our midfield. Our midfield before that, Ronaldo, Henderson, and Fabinho, just outrun everyone. And then they had Milner to come on, and it was like he was long because their man would do the marathon.
Yeah,
it wasn't about skill. It wasn't about skill. It was about overrunning man, and and that's what we split everyone.
Do you guys agree with this? Do you guys agree with Steve here? You can't make one. You can't make more than 3 changes from your starting 11. If you make several changes, the team will be disjointed. Do you agree with that? More than
it's Carabao Cup,
I disagree.
man.
I strongly disagree with that one.
I agree, and I disagree. I can understand that the day sort of like what Steve is saying. You know what I mean? You make so much changes in that, right? You can unbalance the team. But it's the changes that you do make. Yeah, if you're making changes at the day and you can still balance the team, like today and everything like that, right? I said I thought when I was doing my starting 11, the reason why I took sort of like Gomez out of centre back and put him right back, because I think if he's a centre back, it can unbalance the team. But however, if he's at a right back, it balances the team. You got him as a right back, and he got Kostas Tsimikas as so as a left back. So what could actually happen at the day, right? Yeah. You can go into a back three, and like Tsimikas can actually bomb up midfield, and you still have cover. So I can understand that, but the thing is about it, what you go to understand, right? You can't have the same 11 playing for you at the day, right?
No.
In Carabao Cup, FA Cup, League,
Champions League. You have why? Because they burn out.
They're human beings, aren't they? I think
they burn out.
I think something's happening.
When you burn out, they get injuries.
Yeah. I think something is happening with UEFA and FIFA right now about the burnouts. I think a lot of players have complained about it.
Well,
because like going on strike.
You
can't
had enough.
You cannot avoid it. You cannot avoid at the end of the day, right? The game, a game or 2 or 3, you cannot avoid it in the day, sort of like having that time and day where you're gonna have to have. You're gonna have to literally do sort of like wholesale changes, like put about 5 or 6 changes. You're gonna have to do it. You cannot avoid it.
Not forgetting, other teams are doing it as well, right? Man City had young men out and that players that are fringes. Yeah. Other teams are doing it.
They win tonight.
We're all doing it. It's just they've got to freshen up and give other players a chance.
Yeah. They beat Watford tonight.
I think 2-0. Was it 2-1? 2-1.
Yeah,
I think it's 2-1. In score, I think.
2-1.
Doku and Nunes scored. Yeah, as I remember. Ravi says we have to go to beat Timmy Mela FC. We can't let mans like with Fisher, Price, and Bubbles move to the next round. You know what? It's kind of funny, isn't it, Anton and Uncle Ross? Why are they booing the team already, man? Like it's only been 5 games of the season. They're already booing. I think this manager they got. He shouldn't be at West Ham. I think he should be at a bigger club than West Ham.
Yeah.
But they're booing him like he's worthless. Like I'm thinking to myself, I think you're getting too big for your shoes right now because you won the Conference League. You think you're an elite club now. Anton, we're local. We know that we're only stone throws away from West Ham, innit? But it's kind of weird, bro. Like, why are they booing already, bro? He hasn't even implemented his ideas yet.
No,
he's got too many new players as well at the same time, so they need to gel at some stage.
Yeah, I don't think I understand him. He's a good manager, man. He's the one. He's the same manager that got offered the Real Madrid job while he was managing Spain.
Yeah. And he
Yeah,
did.
Spanish, isn't he? Spanish.
And he left the
Yeah.
Euros. Was it World Cup or
He
Euros?
left one. I think it's a World Cup, and then he went to talk to Real Madrid, and so he was like, "Oh, we're going to sack you." So they sacked him.
Exactly, bro. Guys, score prediction, man. Before we get out of here, and Uncle Rods.
3-0. Nunes, Gapo, and Gravenberch.
3-0. Wow, Anton.
I'm going to go for 2-0, but they'll score again. So 2-1. They score, but probably at the end. Probably. I'm looking at Diaz is on flames, so but he's not going to play. I reckon he's not going to play. So I think Gakpo will score to show that, you know what, I'm hot on your tail, Diaz.
Yeah,
and,
I like
and,
that.
And Nunes, I was so happy for him. But you know me, I'm not really a fan of him, but I was so happy for his goal.
That's what I meant to ask you guys. What do you think of that finish? Is it something he practiced or something that's natural?
Who?
Nunes' goal.
Nunes. The thing is about Nunes at the day, right? This is what it is about Nunes. Nunes has got that in his locker. He's just got to take his time.
Because I've never seen him do it, Uncle. I've never seen him do that. Like he tried it in the first few minutes and it didn't work. I think the goalkeeper saved it. Then he done it again and he scored it the second time. The movement for that goal was amazing as well. The movement was amazing. He headed it on. Salah put in his path, cut in with his left foot, and he curled it in the side net. And I was thinking to myself, I've never seen you do that before. I think that's something they practice, Anton and Uncle Rod. I think there's something.
I remember that's something he done before. He done before when he played Bournemouth one time. Remember when there was in the white and green kit, and he done that. He got it on the right hand side, and he cut.
He it was on the left hand side. On the left hand side.
Left hand. Sorry, left hand side, and he curled it his right foot. Foot.
I think was it Burnley away? You're talking about that one, isn't it?
No, that was
Bournemouth. And they were singing.
Oh
your shit, Andy Carroll.
Cup.
I think he got your shit, Andy Carroll.
Yeah,
and he scored twice, didn't he? He scored twice.
Yeah. The question I'm asking is: this practice? This is what he's been working behind the scenes. That's why he hasn't started games, or is this a natural thing? What he's done?
You know what it is with Nunes. I think Nunes has got that in his locker. He's got that in his locker. I think what is actually being told now is that just calm down. Don't rush it. Just calm down. Just pick your spot and shoot. Do you know what I mean? Don't rush anything. Not everything's got to be about chaos. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Don't rush it. Take your time and just pick your spot, and you will score. And that's what. So really and truly, that's what he did at the day. Sort of like. On Saturday, what he did, he got the ball, he made his space. Put it this way, he set the defender one way, made his space, and he just slotted it in. Slotted it in, come off the post and gone in. You know what I mean? But he hit it properly, so he wouldn't hit the post and come out. He'll hit the post and go in. Do you know what I mean? And he's just taking his time. I think he's just done, and I think
he's got it in his locker, like Rod said, and I think obviously coaching as well. Because he does.
I've never seen him do that.
No. But he does go. He does try the audacious. He's been doing that since day one. Audacious, that you know what I mean. He does one thing about him. He is brave.
Yeah,
and he'll go for things. One thing. He's not clinical, but he's brave.
Yeah.
Now, if he was to mix the both of them, the two would be clinical and brave. Brave and clinical.
I've never seen a guy get 5 goals, five chances in a game as much like him. In one game, not 2. I remember we used to wait for 2 or 3 games to get 5 chances. You know what I mean?
He's just got to take his time.
I think. Do you think, Anton? Do you think like it was beneficial what the coach has done for him, making him sit on the bench, watch Jota, and watch the team being more calmer? Because if you look at last season against Man United when we played away, even though we had about 50 chances in that game, we wasn't calm. But if you look at the game previously, it was all about calmness and playing the right passes and scoring the right goals.
Yeah. Like I said, obviously had a word with him. His people had a word with him, say, look, even though you're on the bench, watch the game, say how people are finishing, and just do what they're doing. Do what you're doing in training. Just
chill, just cool.
Not be so ecstatic. Don't be crazy. 100% work hard in that, but when you're in front of God, just be calmer. and probably is reaping benefits now. Hopefully, we see it tomorrow. Hopefully, we
Yeah.
get a double from him tomorrow.
That's what I said,
Or
Anton.
one.
I don't want to see one goal all the time. I want to see more
No.
than that. Then it will
No.
convince the fan base, you know what,
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
here now. I
Yeah.
mean, 2 goals, 3 goals. Get a hat-trick sometimes. Do something different. You know
He's
what I
a
mean?
threat. He's a threat. No matter what anyone
He
says,
is,
he's a threat. He's his own. He's his own,
his own enemy.
demon.
Yeah.
He's his own enemy, his own demon.
Yeah.
Yes, you're right. You're right.
He
And let me
reminds me
just.
of. He reminds me of Inzaghi back in the day. He
Yeah.
reminds me of Pippo Inzaghi back in the day.
Yeah.
Don't
You know
play
what?
it.
It's spot.
Don't
It's
play
spot
it.
on.
Don't play it.
Yeah,
But
let's read out the comments before we go. Sideline Football Show says, with slot system players are looking better this year, most of them. Yeah, 100%, because he's giving them, you know, he's giving them ideas how to unlock defenders now and what to do. You know what I mean? What we used to see is the same thing every game. Now we're seeing different things, and I like that. With slot, we sit with the ball on our back more than Klopp, and then go for long balls and try to isolate their defense. Yeah, we win the ball right out front. In most cases, from what I've seen at Liverpool, and then this is how we get the attacks going, and I like that because Soboslai plays it in an important role, which is, you know, defending from that midfield. You know, the player that connects to the midfield to the attack. And, you know, like, they don't keep the ball a lot in the middle with Soboslai is there.
No.
And this is what I like about him. But I need more from Soboslai. You know what I mean? I didn't buy him to be the road runner. I want him to be. I want him to be
he wants more
creative.
numbers from him.
Yeah, come on.
He needs.
Salah says we're better in defense because they are not rushing forward too much. Yes, spot on. What I like about defense at the moment, Sideline Football Show, is they pass the right passes. They're willing to take that risk, you know, to pass it to a player so he could make a run straight away. If you look at what Van Dijk does with Gravenberch, because Gravenberch can manipulate the ball. Once he gets it, he could turn and, you know, go at the defense, and, you know, we'll get more attack that way. This is the things I've seen. It's different. It's different.
He's turning on the back foot. It's unbelievable. It's
yes, Anton.
Wicked.
It's like Jack
on
Wilshere.
The back foot
if you look
turn.
at Jack Wilshere, Anton, it's similar. Watch Jack Wilshere is similar. The way
his technique, you can see it's coming in. It's just flying in, bro. It's like heaps and bounds. I'm seeing him half turn, like taking out 2 players, like kind of thing. I'm like, wow. And he's got the speed and he's got the drive coming through midfield, man, laying it off.
Who used to do that, Anton, back in the day? Who used to do that? Someone, I swear someone we know used to do that back in the day.
What's that?
Turning players, like manipulating the ball like that in, you know, close space when we was kids. Someone used to do that. Was it David? It was good at that. Like, the ball comes to him and just turns straight away.
Yeah. It was David was that. Yeah, he was good at that. He was good at that. The half turn play.
In
You know
tight
who does that? He
situations.
does it now. He's been in for ages. Foden. Foden's very good at that. Half turn and it makes the defender, the commit defender, like lose the ball because he don't know what you're gonna do.
Exactly.
The best person to do it is Thiago, but yeah.
All right, guys, have you guys seen that pass on McAllister the other day?
Shit.
The drive outside the foot volley.
You know moments, moments like that makes me think, if Thiago and him play together, man. Come on, guys. What would you see in that? Come on, what would you? Come on.
Thiago and McAllister played together, what the Premiership what the Premiership will be doing is giving us a title without kicking the ball.
It would be just joke.
You know, life it's never. You know, things don't come together in life sometimes, and it pissed me off, man. Thiago. Oh man, Thiago and McAllister. I was wishing for that last season. I was really wishing for that, and then Thiago came on against Arsenal and got injured again.
Imagine this though. Imagine Fernando Torres and Luis Suarez. Strike suit partnership.
That could have been as well. That could have been. But FSG do what FSG do, innit?
Yeah, that would have been too messy. I'm sorry, it would have been too messy.
It would have been a lot.
Barnes over Salah, easy. Me too, Dustin. Me too, brother. Me too.
Barnes' his technique and skill was sublime. Sublime. Technique and skill. Salah, goals.
You say Manchester sublime in that.
Goals
people forget Barnes actually got a lot of goals too. He's got over 100 goals for Liverpool in such a short time as well.
Yeah.
Barnes is. Listen, I used to watch John Barnes back in the day before Ali Barnina, and I used to watch John Barnes and Frozen.
Yeah. It's near the end of the show. It
Yeah,
knows,
yeah.
innit?
So
Don't worry,
don't
bro.
watch that. Don't watch that.
Nunes, Salah, Diaz scored with their weak foots. That's finishing training all day long. 100% sideline football show. That's what I was thinking. Like every one of them done a different thing. Different thing, man. Uncle, where can people find you, mate? Like, obviously, let them know, and we can get out of here.
They can find me down the local. No, I'm joking. No, listen. You can find me on Anfield Uncle Rods on YouTube, okay, and also on Instagram and Twitter. Got a watch along tomorrow for the Liverpool versus West Ham Carabao Cup, and then the next day I'll be doing the match reaction and another match. Then Thursday night as well. Fans Frenzy comes back. You know what I mean? That comes back Thursday night. Friday, well, I'll just probably be bouncing around on Boots channels. Saturday working, but like back Sunday for the match reaction. Do you know what I mean? And then we do it all again for the following week.
Of course. Anton.
As you know, as always, you find me on the streets or Antos Pantos on on Twitter X, or you'll find me Antos Zero on Instagram, or you find me on either of these gentlemen's channels. Got love for them both,
Always,
you know what I mean?
Always, man.
So
big up.
That's me, man.
Hey, Anton, what do you think of the top I showed you?
Sorry?
The top, Liverpool top. What do you think of it?
I've not seen it yet. I've not seen it.
I've showed you, man.
I've not seen it yet.
Guys, you could discuss it off screen.
No, give me we need to watch it. Just give me a thumbs up, innit?
I'll message you straight away, brother.
All right, guys. I'll see you guys later. I'll read the comments and I'm off myself. So I'll see you guys later. You take care, you guys.
Love, guys.
Thank you as always. Thank you as always, guys.
Love,
guys.
Love as always.
Thank you, guys. Take care, guys. Bye. Yes, people, that's me and Uncle Ross and Anton done. Let me just read out the messages before I go, because that's what I gotta do. That's my duty for you guys. And may I ask, if God forbid a couple of men get injured, what does Slaughter and Brady Bunch do? Because the way I see it, I see it not improving squad depth is gonna hurt us long term. Us long term. We know generally we never really buy anyone. Yeah, you're right. There's injuries. I've said this to you, Ravi, already, bro. Obviously, you talk about injuries. It's the reading bit I struggle with sometimes. You talk about injuries. If something happens, God forbid, with injuries, and we struggle during the season, what are they going to do eventually? They're not going to buy anyone in general. Don't have any hope. That's out of the window. They're going to concentrate more on the contracts, and that's going to be new signings. You know what I mean? So that's where we're going with that one. And if we get a lot of injuries and the season keeps continuing, if we don't finish in the top 4, like I said in the beginning of the season, I'm not blaming the manager. I'm not blaming anyone other than the owners and the people in charge of the football club. They put us in this situation. They have to get us out of that situation. The blanket is no longer there with Jurgen Klopp. Now we've got Arne Slot, who's new to the job, so we can't really blame him. So yeah, at the end of the season, I'm waiting, and I'm gonna see if they did the right thing or the wrong things. You know what I mean? So we know what we needed: a DM and a centre back. They didn't go for that. Like that can commit. Say like Jerry Maguire. You make me complete. We could have been complete if we got something like that, and we didn't. We chose not to do that. We chose to give other teams a chance to win the league when we could have done it ourselves. So it shows we're not serious in that way. So don't listen. At the end of the day, we can't blame anyone if things go wrong, other than the owner's hands. It's their problem, not mine. And I've always said, now the blanket is no longer there. The blame can't go to that guy. We see it for ourselves finally who the problem is. Thiago is like that hot girl that got away. You're spot on, brother. Sideline, you're spot on. And you will always remember 100%, bro. Barnes over Salah, but no discredit Salah one bit. 100%, bro. Barnes was just a special player. Barnes is a complete player, in my opinion. LOL. Big up, guys. Great show. Thank you for everyone that's tuned in. I love you guys. You know, we've got our own group here. We've got our own team here. And, you know, we always get help from you guys like Steve, You Never Walk Alone, you know, Sideline Football Show. Dustin came on today. Ravi is always on. John Conway, Hollywood Rock. Listen, if you want more of these things, it's going to happen. We're going to continue. We love doing it. And Diawo, that's a new guy on the channel. Appreciate you for coming on. If he's a guy or it looks like a guy, I don't know. Whatever your preference. Yeah. Philip came on as well. Thanks, Philip. So I got to like shout out everybody. Bejan Barnes, big up, brother. Football Century, big up, brother. Joe Powell, big up, brother. Thank you to everybody. Honestly, thank you for everybody. Because, you know, although we do, you know, shows like this, we need you guys, you know, to get in the comments, get in the likes, and, you know, have your say, because that's what we're here for. We're here to debate as well as, you know, agree to disagree, and, you know, sharing our opinions is what it's all about at the end of the day. And we are willing to share your opinions with everybody on this channel. It's not all about money. It's all about, you know, the football knowledge and sharing that with people that know football. Don't forget that, people. That's me done, guys. Please like, share, and subscribe. If you're watching the back, go in the comment section, comment, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you to Uncle Rod. Thank you to the chat. Thank you to Anton. And I'll see you soon, people. Well, I will be back tomorrow, you know, with the watch along. So I'm going to have a rest, then come with a watch along with a bang for you guys. Take care, everybody. Take care.